probably wants water.
We're live. I don't even think they have water.
There was a tiny bit when I came in. A little bit.
Oops, what am I doing? There we go. Hello, everybody. Why does it take us so long to get on? I know we're there.
I think go down. Last time you went down, and it was.
No, I think we just, Well, there's 36 people right now who could see us, but we can't see you. So don't say anything bad, anybody. There we go. Don't see you yet. We can make cards, but we can't do technology. Here we go. There we are. There we are. We could see you. Awesome. Ooh, I'm going to make you guys dizzy real quick because I don't like the way that's centered. I know, Kathy. I know you could see and hear, so that's why I couldn't say anything bad. Although we'd never say anything bad. Hold on. You guys are going to get dizzy for a hot second. Whoops. Oh, my God. I'm just going to leave it alone.
Oh, Mama's on.
That's good. I lied. I'm going to move it one more time, guys. Yay! Hello, everybody. Justine's here.
Hi,
I told
everyone.
her one more week and she's going to be excited and she has no idea what the hell I'm talking about. So if anyone knows what I'm talking about, you could remind Justine why she's going to be excited in 1 week. Hello, hello. I know I couldn't stop messing with the camera. Sorry. What time is it?
Oh, casino.
Yeah, who was the first
It's
person
actually-
I told you? Vicky.
It's actually next Saturday at noon.
Oh, Justine.
Yep. I just got my email.
Yep. See, look, they all know.
Yeah,
They
well.
all pay attention.
I thought it had something to do with Stamplistic. That's what I was thinking.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
I know, but I said
know.
something exciting. The casino, you love that.
It'd be half capacity.
Right. So that means when we go at midnight, we'll be able to walk right in.
Doesn't open till noon.
Jenny, I'm not going. It's going to be an easy 20. Is everybody excited? I'm excited. I feel like it's been forever since we did an official card class. Very, very exciting. So if someone says anything I should hear, let me know. We're going to start at 2 minutes after 8. Look at all the hearts. They're excited. That was from the excitement.
Alicia's at a graduation party.
But she's still...
She said might not stay long.
Oh.
It's for her nephew.
But she always checks in. I love that. Okay.
Wow. In Milwaukee, the casino, you have to make a reservation. You only can stay 4 hours. Well, we don't last 4 hours. And up to 600 people. Wow.
That's okay. I won at a casino at Milwaukee once. I won, boy, I don't know, $4,000 or $5,000 at a casino once in Milwaukee. Padua, whatever. Anyone who Milwaukee knows what I'm talking about. Pada. It's an Indian name. I can't say it. Obviously.
Elizabeth said probably her last class from this old house.
Oh, that's good.
Did you guys sell it?
Time. 8:01. Probably 30 more seconds.
Potawatomi?
Yes, but I can't say it. It's Pato. They call it Pato. because it's a good
Hi,
casino.
Carol.
It's a very good casino.
Barbara. Half capacity. Good thing Justine's only 98.
Right. Barbara actually emailed me today about you, and she called you Justine, which made me laugh my ass off.
Barbara, add 40 pounds to that, not
No,
98.
that's ridiculous. She sees you. She knows what she's talking about. Okay, we're gonna start. I'm sure we're missing people, but we're gonna start.
Mona, yes, we are talking.
Yeah, if you can't hear us, maybe refresh. But yes, we are talking. Actually, you may want to type in, Mona, we are talking, because if she can't hear us, she's not going to hear you say, Mona, yes, we are talking. You know what I'm saying? So here is your Make It Home card, guys. And yours was lovely. Like, we are very excited every time we see your Make It Home cards. They're fantastic. They really, really are good. And it amazes me what you guys do with them. So I want to say everyone understood how I got this red lip and then I got this blue lip here, correct? If not, I'm going to take 2 seconds and just tell you. So I just simply cut off those little loopy things. I actually cut this whole thing down like this. Hold on. I actually cut like this. Loop there. Cut that, and then just adhered them from the back. And I did that because I thought on a 6x6 card, that little puny thing got lost. So I wanted to make it bigger, so I made it 2 layers thicker. And I thought it fit perfectly. And for you guys who are buying the paper from this class, it's still on our website. We're shipping it on Monday. So I know a lot of you already bought it. We're shipping that on Monday. But you'll notice that we used 4th of July paper. We used like a voyage themed boating paper. And we also used some Christmas paper, which all seemed to match, which was fantastic. So we'll put that to the side. That was wonderful. So now, can you go grab that one card that I walked him off the cliff on? It's probably on the table. So I have did you see it?
I can't remember which part of it.
It was on the lower one.
Oh, it's the one.
Yeah, but there we go. Okay, so here is your colored sheet. You can put that to the side and make sure you come back and look at that. And then you all got one of these little guys, okay? So for those of you who took class 105 with us, this is going to be important. For those of you who didn't take class 105 from us, you can just ignore me and throw this piece away. But when I did this card, nope, this is the right one. I need the wrong one.
No, this is the one you put the stuff on over.
Yeah, but I need the wrong one. I have a wrong one over there someplace.
Oh, they didn't fix?
Yes, I'm sure. Hold on. I'm almost positive.
Nope, these are all fixed.
Oh, okay, well then bring that back. I'm sorry. So when I did this card with you guys 3 weeks ago, I had you sloppily cut out this guy here because this guy was going to cover that. Everyone, if you have this card handy, go back and grab it real quick. But when we put these, and I fixed this already, when we put this card together, some of you, I walked you right over the cliff, and some of you guys followed me. If you look right here, I don't think this is all cut straight. I think this is all cut jagged. So if that is the case, I sent you a new piece because I don't want you to ruin your beautiful card. So what you're going to have to do is just pick off the jewels. And if it tears the paper, who cares? Because you're going to have another piece that you're going to cut outright and stick on there. So when you see yours may look like this. Hold on, let me just show you real quick. Yours may look like that. So that when we cut it, and I noticed this when we did the second class, and after I was doing it in the second class on Saturday night that night, and I thought, oh my God, did I do that in the first class? Lemieux, and we did. So yours might look like this, okay? You don't want that. You want that line straight there. But let me show you, and shame on me, because I cut this a creative way. This is how I cut this when I did this. So everyone will look up real quick. So I just cut to there. I cut to where I want to go, and I cut to there. And then I took that piece, and I just bent that over, so it was right on the mark, just like that. Okay, let me do it one more time. So I took my scissors and I just cut to there and just cut to there and then bent that over just like this. So look, now I definitely have a straight cut or a straight edge. And I taped that and then cut it and taped on the card. So for those of you who I really walked right off the cliff, I am so sorry, but there's your piece, okay? So did anyone look at their cards and realize that I did that, or did everyone correct that and change it as we did that? I would be.
Kathy Peak says, awesome. I just thought I didn't follow directions and mine looked like crap.
No, Kathy Peak, you followed directions beautifully. I just took you where you shouldn't have gone, and that was it. So there, you could fix it. So as soon as we saw that, we knew we had to fix that. And again, if you caught that and it was you did it right, then just throw away that piece of paper. But we didn't want you guys to have a card that didn't look, nice. Your jewel list is promised. And then the first card. So everyone pull out their first pack, which is in the yellow. I thought I saw hearts, which is in the yellow. I guess that's a lime green. And the first one we are going to do, you can open that up now. The first one we're going to do is this card right here. Okay, so let me take this off the screen. And we're going to do this July card. Okay, so the first thing you're going to notice, let's take our bits and pieces out. The first thing you're going to notice in this card is that when you go to put your front on, your front is going to be smaller than a 6x6. This is authentic paper, as we know. And it opens up from right to left. I have it open up from right to left. So when you put this on, you're going to have to put this on, and everyone look up. You're going to have to put this on, and you're going to have to cut off a strip of that white, because this was not a perfect 6x6. And I don't know why they made it like that, but they did. Now, if you want to offset and have some white on the top, white on the bottom, you can. But if you look at my card here, I didn't do that. So you can go ahead and let's adhere this front to our card. And I am going to definitely cut that off. And I'm going to cut that off after I adhere that, okay? So let's go ahead and adhere that. Sorry for the crinkle. Hello, Billy D. Diane, did I walk you off the cliff? Did you do that too?
Yes, because you said I will fix mine now.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah, as soon as we seen that, I knew we had to get that. And it's funny because I didn't think a lot of you guys either recognized that. I didn't recognize it until I was doing it the second time on Saturday. Or you guys were just you were scared to tell me. Don't do that, because if it was my fault, my God, we want to make it right. That's why we actually had to order more of that paper and print that, but that was the best way to do it. So yes, all my score tape. For those of you newbies here, I know that you're thinking, oh my God, she's using too much tape. And I do use too much tape, and I know that. But it's what I use. It's what I do. And we had a good week. We're basically caught up with a lot of things except for the things that we're waiting on back order, which is pretty exciting. And I have some pretty exciting sales to tell you guys about too. Although somebody already beat me to the punch. Robbie normally sees what I put on the website first, and someone else beat her to it this time and actually ordered our specials. Can't believe it.
Do the Friday colors come out in any order?
Do the Friday? No, they do. Yeah, the Friday's colors come out based on what's in stock in New York and how long I have to wait for back orders from Austria. That's how they come out. And we're almost done with our normal colors. We're soon to be going to our AB and oh God, what's it called? AB and the higher price ones. I can't think of what the heck what the name
Laura?
is. No. Effects. Okay, so that's on. And again, I'm going to cut that off.
Cameron, it doesn't open till next week, and Lauren, no. And, oh, Shimmer. They said, is it Shimmer?
Nope, Shimmer. Shimmer's going to be after our effects and after the ABs.
Oh, effects it is, yes.
Nice. Perfect. Okay. So not a true 6x6 card, but when I put this card together, this paper just screamed to me. This is just, I had to use this paper. Had to use it. Oh, and by the way, for class 107, I'm going to show you, obviously, the cards for 107. And I'm going to show you during halftime. Halftime, obviously, will be in between these two cards. But I can't wait to show you because the pictures that you're going to get in your email tonight doesn't do it justice, but I'll explain that to you why later. Okay, so hopefully we're all on here.
So they're asking what are effects?
Like, for example, effect is like our antique pink that we use a lot of is effect. Silver shade is an effect. Means it's just a different color, or it's a stronger color. So silver shade, which we use today, is going to be effect. Antique pink, which we used a lot of, is an effect. Just a little shinier. Good question. So we have these two guys right here. And this is going to be your base of your card. So I don't care if you, because we're going to use the base of the card, whichever one we're going to use, we're going to do every other one up here. We're going to cut that out. So I don't care what your base of the card is going to be. If you want to follow along, so you do it exactly like I'm doing it, I'm going to choose blue, okay? So, although I do think I used red on here, it doesn't matter.
This is 106, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Lisa, 107 goes on sale tonight.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start cutting. And I'm going to cut this blue. For those of you who are Cut Above members and you have your layering dies, you can pull out your biggest layering die and throw this through your machine and cut out this outside image. And you probably have time to do that as we're all cutting. Yeah, this is 106. I'll show you 107 tonight, which I was not in love with 107 until I showed I showed a lot of people. And one person in particular went crazy. So I thought, oh, well, good. Maybe it is good. But you know we're using that elephant, so we're using the elephant jewel on the card. But I'm getting your mind off of this card. We're here today. Wasn't everybody excited today? Like you woke up and you thought, ooh, it's class tonight. And then at 6 o'clock, I know, Justine, you weren't. At 6, Justine had the day off today. And then like at 6 o'clock tonight, if you're on Eastern Standard Time, weren't you like, oh, I only have 2 hours. I got to start getting ready.
Can you show the 107 card again?
I didn't show the 107 card. 107 card is going to be shown in between these two cards.
When will you ship ACA?
ACA has already been shipped. For those of you who are waiting for their ACA, whoever asked that question, when will you ship ACA? If you're a new member, like you just joined in the last month, we just shipped yours out on Thursday. No reason for that. We were just behind on that. But everybody else should have had theirs shipped. When was that? On Monday? Tuesday we shipped them. Was it Tuesday we shipped them or Monday?
Either Monday or Tuesday.
I can't think of it either. Well, was Peggy there when we did ACA?
No, so we did it Monday.
Yeah, so everybody else, if you weren't new, you should already have yours. But if you were just new,
do you have the elephant jewel that we can see?
I have it on the card.
Is there a list for shimmers? Can you substitute for regulars?
I don't know what that means. Oh, how about you guys? How about that crystal list that most of you guys asked for? Wasn't that fantastic? I know it was a very, very dangerous thing. Okay, so you have this guy cut out. And you know what? I think, because he's my outside edge, I think I'm going to go ahead and outline that with my black marker. Because that's going to show up. Did somebody else ask something?
Mm-mm.
So if you don't know what I'm talking about, last week I announced, and I know not a lot, but some of you weren't there, we have a crystal chart that shows the colored picture, the colored pictures, and I do want to talk about that crystal chart too, with all the names. And if you would like me to email you a copy of that, so you could print that out in color so you have a list of all the jewels, you are simply going to send me an email to info, I-N-F-O, at stamplistic.com. And the only thing that I want you to do in the subject line is put jewel chart. That's it. Don't put anything in the body because I'm not even going to open up the email. Don't put anything in the body of the email. Just put jewel chart, and I will bounce you back that jewel chart. And it's fantastic. And then you'll have it, and you'll have all the colors. I do want to talk about that jewel chart in a second. But I want to go on first to the next step as you cut. So this little guy looks familiar because this is what we used on the outside and the outside squiggle and then the outside 6x6 card front of your Make It Home card. So the only thing that I want here is I want this brim. Now, everyone look up for a second, okay? This piece right here is going to be covered. So technically when I say the brim, you can come into there. But you don't have to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to neatly cut all this out, and then I'm just going to cut straight across. It doesn't have to be neat right there because I'm going to cover that up, okay? So if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me just show you real quick. So I'm going to do this neat. Go ahead.
Is there a crystal list for shimmers?
Yeah, there is, but yes, I think there is.
And can you give the email address again?
Yeah, info, type it in, Justine. INFO at stamplistic.com. So I'm going to cut out the bottom nicely. Everyone look up. This paper makes Justine like really, really dizzy. So I just cut straight across because I'm going to end up cutting that. I don't care about that. And then cut the brim nicely all the way around. Okay? And Justine's trying to... oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Okay, Peggy just did. Jeez, oh, man. Thanks,
Whoa.
Peggy.
I'm like half sitting on my seat trying to reach. Okay. That's it. So...
Justine,
How do I get
info,
back to the comments?
INFO at stamplistic.com. You are funny. So I know a lot of you folks are like crafting with people today,
Thanks, Peg.
which is awesome. Did you ask Peggy today why she threw you underneath the bus, where she could have simply emailed you and told you?
I'm not even talking to her anymore.
Justine made, well, I don't want to say another mistake, but she didn't have a good week this week. And Peggy like threw her under the bus. Not really. Both times by telling me and not just simply just telling Justine her mistake so it could be fixed, which was kind of funny. Okay. So this is going to be flat on your paper, and we're just going to put that on there right now. So this, once you get this cut out, let's go ahead and adhere that flat onto your blue piece, just like that. Everyone look up. Flat right there on that blue piece, okay? So go ahead and you may do that.
I think it's just you, Alicia. Refresh it.
She can't hear?
Freezing.
Oh,
Angela's lounging by the pool. Must be nice.
that's funny. Angela who?
Sprouse?
I wonder,
Alicia said never mind.
I wonder where Angela Sprouse lives.
I'm having by the pool watching. It's been a long day.
Now, whoever's by the pool right now, did they buy a kit and they're going to do this later? Or they're just watching just because?
Billy D said congratulations on the store opening.
Yeah, it's good. We've had a good couple weeks. And by the way, if anyone wants to do Craptoberfest, we have five more open registrations. That is it. It's going to be...
Angela's in South Carolina.
Ah, nice.
And Robbie says, hi, I'm late but here. Hi, Robbie.
Hello, Miss Robbie. Robbie is somebody who has to be told about that. Again, folks, make sure you line up your image, not your cutout. Line up your image, not your cutout.
Andy must be eating because no one's coming down.
You're right. And you know what? I don't like the way that looks, so I'm going to outline this in black, which I should have done before I taped it. Let me know if I go to screen, Justine.
Zach Katz, will this be the biggest Craptember?
It will be. Okay, perfect. Much better. Much, much, much better. Okay. May I go on? Happy face or sad face? Can I go on?
Teresa says California in the house with mom. She says,
Aw, hi, Mom, and hi, Treese.
Do you sell the black marker at your store?
We do. We do. It's only $4. So 2 happy faces go on. Happy face, we can go on. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go on. So now we're gonna take this guy, just this blue piece right here, and we're gonna cut out this outside ring.
SSBE in Orlando in October.
We are not going to be there. You're gonna cut out just like that. Sadly, you're gonna see that there's a lot of vendors not gonna be there at that event. But we were already committed to someplace else, and we cannot cancel it from there. But yeah, a lot of people are in that same boat. So anyhow, so look, don't cut all the way up to there. I want that little blue line showing. So everyone look up real quick if you haven't already seen it. I want to make sure that you keep that space right there. So you're going to cut on the outside line on both places. Okay, so everyone look up at that.
Olena asked, will this patriotic paper be on sale tonight?
Yeah, it's already up there. You have to buy it by the kits, though, meaning it's in there and it shows you exactly what you're getting. Like you get 4 sheets of paper of that, you get 2 sheets of something else, and 2 sheets of the mirror card. So you have to buy as the pack, not separately.
Billy D said CKC Houston announced cancellation today.
Sorry, yep, got that, know that. Which is the right thing to do. And Expo in Georgia was also canceled today.
It's funny because in Georgia, they just had a thing on the news earlier saying that they're allowing like big events, and they showed a picture of a thing.
The governor just changed it because of the rise of Corona.
Oh.
Just came down, like literally just came down. He pushed it back a couple days, or a couple weeks. I'm sorry.
And when was it supposed to be?
Georgia, 2nd, 3rd week of July. It's 3rd week of July.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 3rd week of July. Okay, so this is what I want there. It's been 3 weeks. I can't even tell what I did with my card. Okay, so we're not losing pieces. Let's just keep building this hat, okay? Isn't this the best hat too? We're gonna pop up that hat. So this hat gets popped. And if you're someone who doesn't like to pop, it's important to pop this piece because we're gonna tuck a couple things underneath here, okay? So let's go ahead and pop up this piece right now on top of there. So with your pop dots, just pop that up. Yeah, I'm hoping that the next show that goes is going to be Lancaster. The only problem with Lancaster is, and that's Lancaster, PA. And for those of you who are around Lancaster, I know I'm saying that wrong. It's Lancaster Land. Oh, everyone who knows how to say it right is screaming at me.
There is a
Lancaster. No, it's.
But I know, but there is. I thought.
No, there is, but they don't pronounce it Lancaster.
Thick or skinny pops?
I use thick ones on all these.
Expo in Virginia canceled, but online. Will you be online?
We will not be online.
Is it an Expo one?
It is. Yeah, and again, I think you'll be very surprised to see how many vendors are not there.
Hi, Kathy.
What Kathy is that?
Diane says Lancaster? Lancaster.
No, it's Lancaster. Damn it,
But that's what she put. I don't want to say it wrong.
No, but you did kind of say it. That's what got me there. There is a right way to say that.
Lancaster? This one by Lancaster.
No, it's not Lancaster.
I'm just reading what Macy put on there.
Macy would know too.
Lee says you keep skipping out.
I don't.
I just came in as Marge Brady and keep losing the sound. What is the first layer to cut?
First layer to cut, Marge, was this. First layer, this entire blue piece. The next one is this one down here, this stripy piece, and that's going to go flat onto there. And then we cut this piece.
Mary says Lancaster.
Lancaster.
L-A-N-K and then K-S-T.
I know. Lancaster.
Diane says
it's
Lancaster.
That's right. That's it. Say it again. That's it.
Lancaster.
That's it. That's how you say it. Yes. Everyone says Lancaster, but say it again.
Lancaster.
Well, I think it's a little bit off, but
I
yes.
don't know. People are putting so many things on here.
But you're right. That's how you say it. So anyhow, we're hoping that that one goes. The only problem with that one is that that one is so crowded that I don't know how he's going to do it. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm being very positive. I hope that goes.
When is that one?
Last week of July. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to pop this guy up onto here. And again, match up the stamped image. Not the way you cut it.
Isn't it easier to put the stripes down before you put that in, or it doesn't matter?
What do you mean?
That are going on the top on the hat.
No, that you could do that either way.
Just asking. Don't know.
I'm just building from the bottom up. Because look, that's why I said to pop it, because we could just put them right there.
Sandy said that's the British pronunciation of Lancaster.
Well, that's the correct way. Trust me, I've learned the hard way. Okay, so now this guy, this is going to be our next thing we cut. And now we're going to go on that inside line. So look up real quick. I had you cut on the outside line. Now I want you to go on that inside line there and that inside line there. Okay? And then this is going to be popped up onto your card also.
Billy D said June 27th. I already bought the kit.
June 27th? What is she talking about?
I don't know. Is that the other kit they're talking about? The Colors one? Is that June 27th?
Oh, yeah, could be, yes. Yes. We're doing a one of a kind show. It's a show out of Wisconsin, and we are doing a make and take there using our squares, our calm colors. Very simple, but we are doing that make and take, and that is June 27th, which is 2 weeks from today, which is also the same time. I believe our next class is 2 weeks from tonight. And I'm going to outline this again. How am I doing on speed? Am I too fast, too slow? Perfect? Perfect. Any sad faces?
Not yet.
Okay, good. So anything exciting happened this week to anybody? My mother had her hip surgery on Monday. Okay, I'm going to pop this up now too, guys. Not normal pop dots, not skinny ones.
We have one that says too fast.
Who said too fast?
Patricia Williams.
Patricia Williams. I think you're sitting next to Liz, and I think you're sitting next to... Oh, no. Yeah. And you're sitting next to Robbie. They'll keep you going.
Kathy Surma a little fast.
I'll slow it down a little bit because I feel like I'm going fast too. That's why I asked.
Kira said I aged a whole year on Monday.
Happy birthday. My birthday's coming up. Maybe that's why I like my 4th of July cards so much.
How was your mother? I had mine in January and I'm so glad I did it.
Yeah, she had one hip done 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And you know, if you get your hip done, you know that the first 6 weeks are horrible. But then after that, it's the best thing you've ever done in your life. So yeah, she's in a lot of pain. She's taking the pain medicine. That's making her sick. I keep telling her I'll come over there, but I don't think she wants to see anybody.
How do we get the blue star? It says TYEW. I don't know what that is.
This blue star that goes right on top of this, which happens to be black, not blue.
How do we get the blue star Tyree? I don't know. It must be a thing. I don't know.
Somebody has to re-ask that question because we can't.
Carol Kiss asked it.
Carol, re-ask that question because we don't understand what you're saying.
And Patricia answered you and said...
So we could go ahead and pop that up, guys.
This thing is not going down. Okay, here we go. Liz, Robbie, and Joan.
Yeah.
Karen reorganized her craft room.
That's always
Started
fun.
to.
I know. That's the thing about reorganizing your craft room is it takes like days and days and days. Luckily, my craft room is clean right now.
Susanna said my son graduated from high school this week. Woohoo!
That's fun.
Congrats.
That is fun.
Billy D needs someone to help type. Cindy, I'm packing, moving to Galveston, Texas. Do you ever come down that way?
Where is Galveston? What's it close by?
And what day is your birthday?
My birthday is July 5th. The story goes, my mother was at the fireworks, and I think afterwards they went to Arby's, which maybe is why I have a weight problem. And then from there, she looked at my father and said, uh-oh, I think I'm going into labor. And they went to the hospital. I was born the next day. So I like fireworks.
Carol Kiss answered yes, whatever you asked her.
Oh, Carol, we're not there yet. We're going to wait on this because for those people, which is you, you're going to like what I'm going to tell you about this star. So I am purposely right now going to ignore that star, okay? So I'm going to ignore that star. But for those of you who are cut above members and have your single dies, you're going to love what I'm going to tell you to do there. Everybody else, you're going to manage to do it, but you're going to love that piece. So for right now, we're skipping that.
Will you be in Texas on August 7th and 8th? In
That is the goal. That is the plan. Okay.
South of Houston is Galveston.
South. Oh, no, we don't go down that far. There is nothing down that far, else we would go down that far. But you know what? I have to say something that next year, there's a lot of things that are going to be changing. I think you'll see a lot of changes across the board.
It's an hour from downtown.
We may do, well, I don't want to say too much, but we may do, for sure. But we may do 4 big events next year. And if so, Texas is going to be on that list. But we'll let you know that. Next year is next year. That's like a whole year away. So anyhow, so now we're going to go in and we're going to do this. So if everyone could pay attention to me, that would be wonderful. So I want you to understand this, and if you do, just still bear with me. So the blue that we used, is this blue right here. So we're not going to do anything with that blue. What I want is I want to cut out these reds, and I want every other red. So red, use that blue, red, use that blue, red, use that blue, red, use that blue. So we have to cut. Now, when you notice when you cut this, let me bring out the piece that we're actually going to cut. When you cut that, especially like this piece, because this is a piece we have to cut, you are going to, and watch me, everyone look up, you are definitely going to cut through that flagpole and just try to make a straight line, okay? Cut through that flagpole, don't worry about it, but I want that straight line just as if it were to connect. Same thing on this piece. You're going to cut this out and make sure it's a straight line as if that flag wasn't there and that connects, okay? So let's go ahead and cut those pieces out. And then as you cut them out, you can lay them flat against your card. So when you cut them out, lay them flat against your card, just like that. Okay? Was there a question?
Yeah, Debbie she said I filed retirement for September 11th.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And Deborah said I had a second interview this morning and was told I made the finals. The final round is between her and another person. Please pray for her.
I hope she gets it. Whatever it is, that'd be great.
What is she coming to Texas for on August 17th?
CK has a show in Arlington, Texas that weekend. But I don't think it's... CK owns it, but it's now called... I think it's called the Great American Scrapbooking Event. Somebody help me. Great American something or other. And that is the second week of August, and we'll definitely be there then. Unless the numbers, keep rising. And that's canceled too.
Is the White Hat band popped?
Yes. Oh, no. Hold on. This is flat. Squigglies are flat. And then the blue is popped. And then this is popped. So popped, but the band itself is flat. So if you noticed, I just took this and I cut this entire piece out. Because now I just have to cut into my strips. And actually what I think I'm going to do is just cut this right here. And then I really only have to cut my strips. Okay, so I got to this piece right here, and now I'm going to cut my strips. I'm going to outline.
Tammy said Washington State, please.
It's so far away. So guys, I am going to, sometime this weekend, this is going to be very, very important to me. I'm going to send you an email that I want your opinion. We are going to, I listened to you a couple weeks ago, and you're right, we do need words. We've always needed words. But we're not going to make stamps. And let me tell you why. And it's not that I'm being, overly conceited or anything like that, but I just think all our cards, they're just so elegant with all of our Swarovski crystals that I just don't want to take a stamp and stamp a message on there. I think we have to come to the plate with words that are in dies, not stamps. So I'm going to ask you guys a bunch of questions on your opinion on what those will be, and we'll probably have those sooner than later. But you're right, we do need to come up with some sayings. Sayings will use stamps, but like actual card fronts, like thank you, with sympathy, I can't say the word. Sympathy, those types of things. I think those need to be in die. So sometime in the next couple of days, look for an email. And if you can, please take that poll, because we'd like to hear your opinion on that. But I really believe that those things have to be dies.
Do you by any chance sell blank base 6x6 cards?
No, but you know what? I don't know why we don't sell that. You know what? We will start doing that this week, because I know you guys like our card bases.
Would you have layers to the dies?
Yes, we would have layers to the dies. That's the other thing. So, and that's one of the questions. So, like for example, let me write on the back of this. What do I need this for? I know what I need this for. Okay, so for example, let's say the word is like thank you. So it would say, and we would have, several different, fonts. So, say that that's the word thank. So very similar to what like Tim Holtz and I think Sizzix does too, is that we would have thank you in a font that you could use by itself. Oh, and with that same thing, just like our leave dies, we would have that font that goes around like this. Now this is very sloppy, but you know what I'm saying. Just like
shadow?
that.
Is
Yeah.
it shadowing?
Yep, like a shadow.
Someone asked shadow layers.
Yep, so just like that. So, but it would be a different font for sure. So you could use one or the other. And actually, when we talk about 107, which I'll show you here during the intermission, during halftime, it's the same type of concept. But I like that a lot. I think that's what we have to do it. Do you guys agree? Yes or no? Or happy face, sad face?
A lot of yeses and
Okay,
things.
good.
Please show where you cut again.
Yep. So I'm assuming that they're talking about this, and I've already cut off my one side. So look up for whoever answered. Okay, good. I see all the happy faces. Okay, good. So I just cut off that one side because I have to go every other. So I cut off that one side, and actually I'm just going to lay that in there right there so I don't lose it, okay? So I'm going to put, and this is, all these red pieces are going to be flat. They're going to be flat, flat, flat. So all these red pieces are flat. Tuck it into that top. And again, line up the image. So I'm looking at my flag right now to make sure that lines up. Perfect. So it looks like that. So everyone look up. Whoops, there we go. See I have that? So now I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to keep this one blue. And now I'm going to cut out that one right there. Okay? Yeah, so you guys are going to get an email. It won't be on Facebook. It'll be an email. And really, we can get these things probably turned around very, very, very quickly, which is good because I was searching for words in 107. I thought, you know what, they're all right, but we were wrong when we said stamps. I believe maybe the insides. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, for example, like let's just say thank you. I'm thinking for thank you, we would have like maybe 2 or 3 different fonts of thank you. And again, I would always have a 6x6 card in mind. So we would have 2 or 3, maybe 4, but maybe 2 or 3 different fonts of thank you with a shadow for sure. And then maybe a saying as a stamp that same set. So you would get a stamp in that set, and then you would get, you know, a couple different thank yous to choose from.
Cindy says, why does it look popped on your sample card? And I think she's talking about this again. It's popped.
Yeah, here, let me show you. It looks popped because once the entire image is done, look, the entire image is going to be popped onto the card. So this entire image is popped onto the card, but I promise you, this is flat, this base is flat here, and then these two are popped on each other, but that whole thing is popped onto the card. I hope that helps.
Was this image printed or stamped?
This was stamped and then printed. So the original was stamped and then printed. Was there any thoughts about what I said about the saying and the...
Yeah, everybody says sounds good, great.
And again, I can't say this enough. Lining up the image
Kira said, is it a subscription service for the words and dies or a single sale only?
No, they would be individual sales. We may give our cut above people a percentage off, but no, there'd be.
Good night, Belinda.
I lost my piece.
She's got a, which one? This one?
No, my piece I'm cutting out of. Oh my God, why does this happen?
Did you throw it away by mistake after you cut?
Nope.
Are
you
wrapping
kidding
a
me?
Christmas present, you lose the tape.
Yeah, this is, no, that's this piece. This gets thrown away. Is it on my arms?
This.
Okay, here we go again. Oh, here it is. Thank you, Justini. Oh my God. Can't believe that.
How do you stamp then print it?
How do I stamp then print it? Oh, because we stamp it on a sheet of paper. Yep, we stamp it on a sheet of paper, and then we take it up to Office Max because we have hundreds and actually thousands to print. And not long because he'll do that. And actually, it was actually since then we've got a printer in our office now because of the COVID. And so we stamp it on paper, and then we throw the printed sheet of paper into the copier. So that's how we print it on a copier. Did that answer your question? It's so cold in my basement. Justine and I have like sweatshirts on and sweatpants. It's ridiculous. Okay. Perfect. And then my last one. So is everyone cutting out the hat? You're all gonna hate me the next card.
Cindy said, I figured it out. When I outline in the black better, it looks more 3D.
Oh, yes, it probably does. She's probably right.
It's dark and like 80 degrees here in Florida. You should join us.
Yeah, Justine would love that. I hate that sun like that. Oh.
Is it a crafting sweatshirt or does that black come out?
Well, it's my Stamplistic sweatshirt. The black sort of comes out.
Kathy Peak says, how about naming a martini stamp set called Justini?
That is hilarious. Who said that, Kathy Peak?
Kathy Peak.
Oh my God, Kathy, that is a great idea.
Diane Perry, 106 in Phoenix. That's hot.
Yeah, that is hot. Oh, Kathy, I love that. That is such a good idea. I just don't know how you spell. Like Barbara spelled it a way that I never would have spelled it. I don't know how you would spell Justini. Even like when I text her and I try to say Justini, I don't know how to spell Justini.
Justini.
How do you know that?
Well, she put it down, but that's how I would spell it.
Oh. Barbara spelled it Tiney.
That's tiny.
Well, we could call
Teeny
you.
like martini. That's the only way I'm thinking. Cindy Delate, she wants to join ACA, so she asked, do I email the form to you at info@stamplistic.com?
Yes.
If so, am I supposed to do anything with the dates at the bottom
No.
form?
No.
Okay.
And you just in the email, just tell us if you want to start this month or if you want to start in July. And I could tell you that our card class. Oh, I don't know. I'm jumping the gun. Okay, so is everyone to this point right now? Is everyone to this point? Can I go on? I just love this guy.
Mary Sparks put Justini with E-E-N-I-E.
Yeah, see, that's what I would say.
Yeah, but if you're doing,
Martini, Justini, yes.
yeah, that's why I would say T-A-N-I.
Yes. Okay, then I'll say go on. Okay, so on this guy, I'm going to cut this guy in half.
Lisa asked, what is ACA?
And the only thing, we can talk about ACA later, the only thing I want here is I want the entire flag, because this is what we're going to use for our base. So I want the entire flag, and you can get rid of that flagpole. At least you didn't ask what a Justini is.
Kathy Peak says, and there you have it. Sherry and I live on Martini Road.
They do.
What flavor cocktail would the Justini be?
Has to be brown. She likes to tan. She has naturally brown skin. What?
Why
You?
is this 19 not coming off? I went all the way to the bottom. There it
What are you
goes.
talking?
Nothing, Jenny. Got it.
So did Elizabeth ever answer you? Did she think she sold the house? Oh. Okay, I would say, guys, work on one flag at a time, okay? So I'm going to work on my left side, my left flag first. For no reason, I just picked that up, and that's what I cut first.
Karen says no flagpole.
And not we're not going to do any flagpole yet. Don't do any flagpole yet. I just want to work on the flag. This is what's going to take us a long time. And you can see where I'm going right now, and a lot of you are thinking there's no way. Okay, so since I just did the left side, I want the left side of all these pieces. So let's take that blue piece, and on this blue piece, I want to cut out, look up, I want to cut out just this little blue stars section right there. And you might as well just lay that flat against your piece if you want to, so it doesn't get lost.
Barbara Gamal says, I spelled it Justiney because
Oh.
you said she's tiny.
Oh, that's
But
right,
if it's
because
a martini, it should be T-I-N.
you're right, because we were talking about your weight.
And Billy D said, we have daiquiris to go here in Houston, or south of Houston.
Martini, Justini, what was it? Justini Martini? That's hilarious.
Elizabeth, sorry we didn't see it. There's so many comments coming in. She said, yes, I answered. Yes, it is on contract 2 days.
Oh,
Great.
wow.
Justini should be the official cocktail of Creptoberfest.
Oh, that's great. We should do that. You're right.
Lee says, is this in reverse? I don't think so.
No, this is in reverse, yes, because Lee, but
Oh, I
you're
thought you
using the
meant
one,
the picture.
but you're
Okay.
using the flag. The picture's not reverse. I'm using this flag on the left, so the flag on the left obviously is in reverse because it's flying the other way. Do you see that? So I'm working on this flag right here. This is the only flag that I'm working on, is this one right here. Look up if you don't understand what I'm talking about. So I'm just working on this flag right here. Okay, so that cut out the base, and then I cut up my blue, and I'm going to, your sticky specs would work well here, but I'm going to use my tape runner, or not my tape runner, my sticker maker. And we are so working on getting those refills in, guys. They told us the middle of August, but we are pushing and pushing and pushing.
She does it a lot.
A lot. Okay. So I'm just again line this up. I'm gonna line it up.
Can't believe Rooney never came down.
Is it light outside still?
I would think so. It's 8:50.
Oh, then she's looking out the window.
Ah.
Okay, so this is what I have right here. Does everyone see that? Everyone look up. So I want everyone to listen to me for 30 seconds, okay? Everyone literally stop what you're doing and listen to me for 30 seconds because you have a choice here, okay? Listen to me for 30 seconds. Okay, because I want you to understand this because you have a decision to make. So everyone, please, please listen. So on this guy, when we do this, am I in frame?
You're not up yet, I can't.
Okay, I am. When we do these reds, we have to cut out every other red stripe, and you're going to start off with the red. So red, you're going to skip one, red, skip one, red, skip one, red, skip one. This is your choice. You can either cut out that entire flag like this right here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about, and then put that through like a sticker maker or something so that it's already sticky. So when you cut it, you can just stick it right in your project, cut it, stick it right in your project, or you can cut every single strip and then stick it either on your sticky strips with whatever adhesive that you're using and then stick it on. So again, you could either pre-stick the entire thing, cut and then stick it on, or cut individuals and then put adhesive on it and then stick it on the flag, okay? So those are your choices. I am going to cut up my flag and I'm going to adhere as I cut.
Rhonda asked, are there more gem boxes to order or are they?
Oh, no. We have tons. We bought tons and tons and tons. In fact, the last day to order is the 26th from them. We probably are going to order another very, 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 very large order again. No, we're buying, hopefully, that we'll have them for a while. But you guys are buying them by, like, dozens. No, 10 seems to be the right answer. I think that's what I said, too, even last week. Mm-hmm. People are buying them by 10, so they may not last as long as we hope, but I'm hoping to have them at least for a year. That's what I'm buying for. Just lots of them. Okay, so does everyone understand that? I think everyone understood that. I hope so. Okay, so this is where you guys are going to hate me. Now, if you guys can't see this, and you do want to drink a Justini Martini, you are more than welcome, because it's, you could do every other stripe.
Sheena says,
or do two stripes together. I'm sorry. Hold that thought real quick. So one just flung off right here. So this one I don't need. So when I cut this one, this next one, I'm immediately throw that in the garbage. And I'm only going to cut 2 at a time, put the adhesive on, and then go on. Because if not, I'm going to have to puzzle piece these back in. So I'm just going to cut 2 that I need at a time, put them on, and then continue to cut. Okay, Justine.
how about if I just color every other stripe red on the flagpole?
You can
flag piece.
Yep, you can absolutely do that. The only thing I don't like about that is that sometimes that bleeds, that your ink bleeds. And you can color most any of that stuff that we do here. But again, we like paper piercing, or not paper piercing, but we like using paper. I'll be darned, this one just flipped on me.
Why do you cut out the red flag and then remove any other strip for the white, then attach to the white, then attach blue piece?
What?
Why do you cut the red flag and then remove any other strip for the white, then attach to the white, then attach blue piece?
I think she said the same exact thing that we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm. Stacy said, so I found a red pen. Well, if they had the dies, they could cut it out with the thing, right?
Nope, the dies don't cut out every single one of those layers.
Oh, ew.
Right, a die couldn't do that.
I don't know. A die cutter, Jenny.
There, you have to put these stripes on somehow. Skip. There's no other way. Whether you use the red as your background and then put the white on, they have to go on someplace. And it's not that bad, honestly, guys. Some of you, if you want to make policeman's flags with the blue strip, keep your blue strip. Don't cut through that. And you could put make one of those policeman flags.
Tina says arthritis. I like the red pen too.
Gotcha.
Nancy said test and patience. I love this card. I hope you send me yours.
My sister Nancy said that?
Yep.
So I believe that one was garbage. So again, you started with the first one being red. So then that one. Hopefully all of you guys are cutting these. That one. And then this. Because it really is not that bad. Now, yeah, now if you have bad eyes or arthritis, I can see it, but...
Kathy Peak says, works well by stamping on red paper with white embossing powder and heat set. Then just cut the portion of the stars on the blue paper that's been heat embossed in white.
She can do that. She can do whatever she wants to do. This is the way that I am doing it because we cut our pieces and we put them back on.
Tracy Neal says, I'm keeping the red flag whole, removing every other strip instead of having to cut and glue each strip.
Okay, read that slower to me.
I'm keeping the red flag whole,
Okay.
removing every other strip instead of having to cut and glue each strip. Oh. And then she's going to just put that blue flag over the other part of the red. Is my guess.
I don't know. Tracy, is it going to look like ours? Like mine here? Tracy answer?
Rachel says, she says, hopefully. I think I understand what she meant. If you hold the red flag by the flagpole part, you can just cut to remove the other strip with the flagpole holding it all together. Then you have a fringe-like red piece. Put that over the white background, then attach the blue square. I made the entire red flag a sticker and then cut the strips.
Yep. I think that's the other way to do it. That's what I said in the beginning. I just gotta keep these so I know which one's which. The other thing, Kathy Peak, I know you said you like to emboss. It's great, that's wonderful, but remember, all our cards are based on just cutting and pasting with no embossing or anything like that. So we like to stick with the cutting and gluing. That's not saying that you can't do that, my goodness. You could do whatever you want, your cards are very lovely. But when we, show people our cards, it's always cut and paste.
Kathleen Westman, I'm going to need a Justini Martini after cutting these.
Just don't have it before. That's why I said no one's going to come back and do class 107.
Ellen said a red pen's working well for me. Billy D says, do not drink wine doing this.
Look, I just ran out of my darn much needed tape. But look at how nice your card's going to look, ladies, when you're done. I came to the last of my tape. Darn it. Is everyone still on their first flag?
Elizabeth says Delusions glue stick.
Could use that too. could use whatever adhesive you have.
Are the red flags adhered flat?
Yes. Oh, the red flags? Are you talking about the entire flag? Don't move ahead. We're only putting the flag together. Do not do anything with your flag yet. Just I want both of these flags put together. Do not adhere to the card. That's important.
Everybody said yes, they're still on their first flag.
Okay, good. It really does not take that long. Look, I'm finishing up mine right now. So do not adhere that flag to your card. Okay? Oh, it looks so pretty.
Misty says mine looks like an eyelash.
Oh, she probably kept hers together. Mm-hmm. Look how good that looks. That's flippin' awesome. It's outstanding. Oh, my top one's coming off.
Diane says sticky specks rock.
I know, sticky specks do rock, don't they? I probably should try them on here. We ordered another couple hundred in because we sold out of our first batch. That's great. That's awesome. So you're not going to do anything with that flag. It's ultimately going to go on that side right there. But then once you do that, do the same thing and create the other one on the other side, okay? But do not adhere that to your card yet, please. Oh. And come on, guys, this has to be a little bit tough. This is why you like our classes so much, because they're not hard. Oh my God, because they're not super easy. Everybody else does super easy. I never really understand that, but I guess there's a place for super easy. If we ever did super easy, you guys would hate it. You like these cards because they're not just super easy.
Kira said, what is a sticky speck?
Ooh, I'll show you what a sticky speck is, Kira. It's funny when you could tell people are new. I'll show you, Kara, in 1 second. Let me just cut this blue piece off, and I'll use my sticky speck on the blue piece. Oh, and I do want to outline that white.
Elena says, a little bit of military information. Think of this flag going into battle, therefore it's not backwards. It's forging ahead towards the enemy. This is the way soldiers wear the flag on their uniforms.
You know what? That's I've always wondered that. Seriously, I've always wondered why that was why that is backwards. I didn't know that.
I bet you many people don't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that at all. That's pretty awesome. Elena, are you cutting these out good? Sticky specks. Whoever asked for sticky specks. Here's sticky specks. Here's a sheet of sticky specks, so you reuse and reuse and reuse and reuse. I'm going to pull back this release paper. I'm going to throw this on there. Press it down just very lightly. Nothing so hard that you're going to kill your finger. Pull that up. And now there's adhesive on the back of that. Whoops, am I in a frame? Right there.
Also, flags are backward on planes.
I think that's probably, yeah, I've noticed that. That's probably where I noticed it the most, actually.
Patty said, Jennifer, once you get the hang of it, it's not bad. I'm done with both.
Hang of what?
I'm assuming cutting these little things is my guess.
Oh, I know. It doesn't take that long. But okay, Patty, just hold on. Just wait a second. Don't jump the gun on me. Because we got to do those flag poles. And the star. And I'm going to give you guys a good way and then a way. Just hold on. Have a Justini Martini. No, these are not bad cuts at all.
Elena says, I'm making my cards to give to the vets at the VA.
It's awesome. But Elena, are you cutting them? Are you cutting those little stripes out? Because if you can do it, everybody could do it. And I'm not, it's not a knock on you by any means. You know how much I love you. I'm very excited because you'll be at Croptemberfest. Justine, would you like to cut one?
Oh, no, thanks.
That did not.
My eyes are not
That
good
did
for
not
that.
sound good. With your little problem that you have. Oh, would you like to cut one?
Yeah, my eyes couldn't take that.
Oh, I see what they're doing. They're going to cut this off, and they're keeping that there, and cutting the next one off. I get it. I'm not going to do it, but I get it.
Gina says, as a veteran, on their behalf, thank you.
You know, I think those are the same exact stripes, too. Okay, I got my backup tape runner, guys.
Yes, using the crystal accent and katana to adhere, it works perfect. I love you too, Jennifer, and your staff.
Who said that? Oh, Elena,
Elena.
yes. Yeah, that would work. The katana, that absolutely would work. Small sheet of paper, picking that up. Yep, good point.
Crystal says, works good keeping them together and then removing what you don't need.
Good. Whatever works for you guys, that's great. You're very creative. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm fighting with my sticker maker. What time is it?
9:08.
Oh, good.
Elizabeth says, well, I'm semi-bummed because if Elena is at Croptemberfest, she's not coming to the store to see me.
Well, that answers my question.
Margie says, I noticed the Black Diamond crystal is on sale this week. Have you used the crystal on any of the online class cards? Alicia's back for a few. Hello, Alicia again.
I think we have. Justine, can you give me, what was last week's card? Oh, shit. Shit.
What? Was Corona the last card? No.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think this.
Not a black diamond?
Oh, yeah. 4mm Black Diamond.
Let me see, please.
29 of them. I'm assuming it's that's Black Diamond?
Yeah.
What the-
Yeah. Whoever asked about black diamond, these are black diamond right here. So our last card that we did, these are our black diamond right here. Black diamond, black diamond.
Best way to
Okay.
ungummy scissors.
I use if I'm really, really, really lazy and don't feel like staying up, I use my stamp cleaner, but Goo Gone. Goo Gone works fantastically. Yeah, Goo Gone's the best.
Lee Wilkins says squares. I don't know what that is. Just says squares.
Lee, I don't know what that means either.
Elena says Alicia is a veteran, right?
I'm not sure.
Everybody's saying Gugan.
Yeah, Goo Gone really is the best.
Kathy Pete says alcohol wipes.
That would work too. Not Goo Gone is definitely the best, but alcohol wipes would work. Oh my gosh.
Brett says stamp cleaner. Carol Kiss says 90 sleeps to Septemberfest.
Oh my God, that is it? That's...
Undo works good too. Hand sanitizer works.
Is everybody waiting for me? Because I could give you the next direction if everyone's waiting for me. What do I want to say? Happy face if everyone's good. Sad face if you're waiting on me. So sad face, you're waiting on me. Happy face, everything's good.
Alicia says, where's your new sticky stuff from last week?
Right next to me. I used it on the blue.
Everybody said no, still working, no.
Okay, good.
No. Chrissy says, so excited for Septemberfest.
I am too.
Still cutting, still cutting.
Okay, good. Good, good,
A
good.
couple yeses.
Okay.
Billy D said, hell no.
I don't want to use the sticky specs for these small guys, although I know some of you are, which is great. That sticky spec worked unbelievably for that die cut.
Chuck says, Rob says, hell no, he's still cutting strips.
From the flag, or... Yeah, but Chuck, are you done? Rob could still be cutting, but is Chuck done? I do like this card. A lot, actually.
Alicia, I'm going to have my work cut out for me tomorrow.
Why?
Because
She-
she's not...
She's
she
doing
went
her
out to
card
dinner
tomorrow?
and stuff, yeah.
Oh.
Quickie glue pen for strips.
Yep, Quickie glue pen would work too. Yep, absolutely.
Pamela says July is 6 by 5 3/8. I'm assuming she's talking about the card base.
Yep, card base is whoops. The card base is definitely smaller than 6 by 6, so we had to cut the card base down.
I use art glitter glue for my strips.
Could do that too.
A lot of people saying love it, love it, love it.
Good. I always am fearful whether you guys are going to like them or not. Like the next one. 107 when I show it to you. It's nice. It's not finished, and I'll show you why it's not finished, and you guys will totally understand why. I'll probably be appreciative, too. It's finished enough.
Thank goodness that part's over.
We got another flag to do, though. Or another card. Okay. I am done with both flags. See, that wasn't that bad. And that looks outstanding, because when you show your friends that, they're going to be like, you did what? Okay, so I want to explain this next part, because for those club members, you're going to want to get up and probably go do this with your single die. But I know you're probably, most of you are still cutting, and this is going to be like a 10-minute process right now. So this is going to be like our intermission, but I'm going to give you a little homework right now, but I want everyone to pay attention. Everyone to pay attention, please, 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 please. Everyone just stop what you're doing and look up, okay? So you got a piece of this black mirror card paper in there. That's black mirror, black lava. Geez, black lava paper, okay? Which a lot of you guys have gotten. You also have this little thing. This is just a normal piece of copy paper with the image printed on there. Everyone listen to me, okay? I need you to cut out of this paper this star and then just these flagpole tips, okay? But everyone just listen to me first. Don't do anything yet. So you're going to cut out this flag and this star and both of these flagpoles. For those of you who are club members and you have the single die, I'm going to give you 5 minutes to run to your die and look. You're going to take that black sheet of paper, put it through your single die, and then I want you to pop out the star, boom, just like that. And then you're going to pop out your flagpoles. Boom. So they're going to be nice and cut and right there. Don't worry about those little balls on top of the flagpole. There's one, and here's the other. Whoops. So that's the only thing. So for those of you who have that single die, go ahead and cut those out because we just want those 3 pieces. Those of you who are not club members, go ahead and just cut it. Okay? And how are you going to cut it? So I want that piece. I want that piece. I want this piece. And I want the star. Okay? So go ahead and, for those single die people who have that to cut above, go ahead and do that. Hopefully you understood that. For everybody else who doesn't have that, you're simply going to put this, you can put it on here or you can put it on here, but you're going to hold that together and just cut out that star and then just cut out that flagpole. Do not worry about the little circles, okay? Just both flagpoles and then the star. Okay, hand cut that out of there. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to do that. Especially those guys, it's 9:18, tell me when it's 5 minutes. Especially those guys who have to go cut that with their single die. I won't say anything important because I know you have to leave me right now. So if you have that single die, go ahead and go cut that right now.
These flags are so worth the work.
Where do you see that at?
Susanna.
Oh.
Tammy said stamp cleaner works like a charm on her scissors.
Yep, it does. So, do you see the time? Do you know what time it is? Mm-hmm. Okay, good.
Still 9:18.
That's okay. I just want to make sure. Yeah, because they're all in vicinities of each other. I don't want to say anything important right now. They're going to come back and... Nice. You didn't notice I swept down here.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Well, after that comment last week, I was like, well, screw her.
You take your vacuum and suck up all that paper?
Yeah, of course. It's a Kirby.
Oh.
Look at me. Oh, you have a little red thing in your eye.
What do you mean?
Like here, it looks like you have a, no, it's like a blood vessel popped.
Oh, nice.
You want to go look in the mirror?
For the white paper and the lava paper?
Yes. What about it?
It says question mark.
Yeah, so if you're not a club member, you're not a single die.
What do we cut again, too?
Yep. You're taking this black piece of paper, and this is ignore that, that's what we're running before. This is just your guide. So you're going to lay this on top of here. Watch, I'll show you for those of you who have to cut this. And I'm actually going to cut this down just a smidge because I don't like holding and cutting big things. So I'm going to cut that there. And I'm going to just cut this in half. And I'm simply going to lay this on here. And I see that it fits. And I'm just going to use this. And I'm going to cut out this die, or cut out this star.
Are you talking right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I had that a while. I don't know what that is. It's like a line there. Cameron Gilbert. At the last class, I asked about cards. I bought envelopes, but do you sell the card stock for the cards?
And we just determined that we were going to start selling that. So, and actually, I think you guys will be very shocked to see how inexpensive they are. We'll start to sell those. We'll put them on the website this week. So here, look. Now watch. I'm going to separate that. So there you go. There's your cut star. And then you just do the same thing with your two flagpoles. Don't worry about those 2 balls on top of the flagpole. Just give me 2 flagpoles, okay?
Yep. Hi, Kim. Kim's in the house.
Kim who?
Willow's mom.
Oh, Willow's mom.
That's what she said.
That's
and
funny.
Danielle Dick says, why couldn't we have cut our red flag strips with this dye?
Absolutely no reason. You could have.
Well, that's what I said, and you said it wouldn't cut that small.
I thought you meant the layering dye. Sorry.
Oh.
I thought you meant the layering dye. Yeah, you could. You in hindsight, yes, you could have cut that. No, you couldn't have. Because this dye. No, because the dye. Yes, you could have cut that. You absolutely you could have cut that. Yep.
Guess
you
I
could've.
was right.
Well, if you would have rephrased your question the way someone would understand
Elizabeth
it.
says, I ran tape runner around the pieces I want, stuck it to the back, then cut out the star and flagpoles.
That's awesome. But yeah, you probably could have done that. That's either way.
Mary Beth says, you are the only other person I know that has a Kirby. Carol White, I still have a Kirby.
Oh my God, I have 2 Kirby's. Kirby is the best vacuum in the world.
Is that the one that used to come to your house and
Yes,
sell you a
it
Kirby?
is the best vacuum in the world. It is. It is the best vacuum. It is.
Oh, that's funny.
You probably have a Dyson, don't you?
Oh, I have something from Kohl's.
Oh.
Like a pet, like it's for pet, like a
Yes,
you
a
know.
Dyson. Yeah, no, mine's a Kirby. Okay, we had 5 minutes yet?
No, 1 minute left.
Okay, good. Can you hand me a little drink? Can you hand me a little martini, Justini? That'll be like our happy birthday. Oh, I probably should. Like our little happy birthday or celebrate. That's what we'll call that stamp set. Justini, martini. Martini, Justini. See? They love you. Vonda, I should be able to show the dogs, and I haven't. I promise you.
Yeah, you know.
I know. When I send you guys the my survey, I'll put in the survey which dog is prettier, Rooney or Lemieux. That'll be part of the survey, and I'll put a picture in there.
That's not even a...
What?
Wow.
People might think that Rooney's cuter, but if they met him, they'd be like, oh, that was the wrong choice. Okay, so I assume everyone's done. You had 5 minutes, so now let's go ahead and hear these, okay? For those of you who had the single die, did you use the single die to cut those out? And when I was doing this, I was thinking of you, thinking this is another way I could show them how to use that single die. And as another customer is pointing out, yeah, you could have used the stripes on that, but so be it. I don't want everyone to have their machine there. So let's go ahead, and I want you to adhere the star, and then there's 2 flagpole pieces flat against your card.
Do we get to see card 107?
After this class, or not after this class, after this card, I'll show it to you. So go ahead and adhere flat your star.
Weird. Oh my God.
What?
Will your dogs be at Croptemberfest?
No.
Did you see Rooney there?
Rooney could not do it, but Lemieux could easily be at Croptemberfest. Easily. Oh my God. He would love it. I could see if I could bring him.
Mary said yes, use a single die. Someone else said yes.
Good.
Chuck said yes, I did. Now Rob is using it.
Good. See, actually, and truth be told, Rob, I have you in my head saying, well, what other ways we can use this? So as I was doing this a couple weeks ago, you were in my head saying, oh, he's going to love this. So again, you are just laying down your flagpoles and your star. And I don't care about that tip. I don't care about that. I'm sure it has an official name. I want to call it the ball, but, you know, that little circle. Yeah, I just totally tore my piece off. I am not having good luck today with my adhesive.
Did you ask people if they used the die? Is that why people are answering that?
Yes.
Okay.
What are they saying?
No, yes, it was great, but
Oh.
that's when I went to get the towel.
My head's not in the screen, is it? Perfect. So you should have your star on and your 2 flagpoles. Once you have those on, then let's go ahead and with pop dots, pop up your flags. So pop dots, pop your flags up.
People said truck is the official name.
Truck. What?
I think I think they're talking about the ball on the top of
Oh, a truck?
the truck. It's called the truck.
Truck?
And Sandy, yes, and Sandy says it's called a finial, Finial.
See, I knew they would know.
All at the top of the flagpole is, yeah, most people are saying it's a truck.
And they're spelling Truck.
Yep. Never heard that.
Such a smart group of people we
Yeah.
have, Justini. I knew they would know. So everyone take that survey too. I definitely will create that this weekend because I want to get going on those words. Because we can get them relatively quick too. Well, quicker than one would think. Not quick, but quicker. And again, it's all going to be, I'm keeping the, our 6x6 cards in mind. But there's not good words out there that, they're goofy and things like that for our good card
At a
bases.
military base, there's a razor blade and matches in the truck.
There is? Now, why is that?
Deborah, no, it'll be after this card's done. She's late. She wanted to know about if he talked about 107 yet.
Deborah who?
Taylor Cogliaro. Don't ask me why I put an accent on it. It just came out like that. Sorry.
Maybe that's exactly the way she says it. And again, someone could say, well, I could have just colored that flagpole black. Yes, you could have. But again, like even when you come to our booth and you say, and you say, how do you do that? And we say it's all cut paper. And you're like, no, this is what I'm doing right here. Even though we could have colored it, we didn't. It's all cut paper.
It says, in case the base gets overrun, to cut the flag down and burn it. And Olena says, no, matches and a bullet.
That one actually made sense.
Huh.
Okay, so this is like going to be the never-ending class right now. What time is it right now?
9:29.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so now this whole piece is going to get popped up on your card. And let me bring the other card into play. So let me kind of throw everything at you right now. So everyone look up real quick. You can put this in the middle if you want to put this in the middle. You can put it over there. You can put it over there. I don't care where you put it. I only put it there because I had the words there. Now, this is the sheet of words that you have. We are doing nothing else but putting this hat on there and the words. So if you don't like my words, let freedom ring, which I ended up cutting in 3 places. You could do Home of the Brave. You could do Parade. You could do whatever you want. So anything you want on here, you can cut out. And I have it popped too. Pop that up on your card, okay? So what you're doing now, you're popping up your Mr. Independent piece and then picking any one of these words and laying it down here any way you want to, okay?
Oh, wow. Olena said it is when the base gets overrun, and the bullet is for the commander so he can shoot himself so he or she doesn't become a prisoner of war. Never knew that either.
Never knew that either. We have not heard from Miss Norma. Is she in the room?
I haven't seen her once, no. After this cutting, I have some words.
After this cutting, I
Billy
have...
D said that.
No, she probably is... I think she's being sarcastic, maybe. Billy D.
Gret says, I taped whole side of flag flat and added pop dots to the outside of the flag.
I've learned something. Who was that? Who did that? Gret? Oh. Because there's a lot of people that do their own thing all the time. Is Melanie Puff in the room? I think that's how you say her last name.
Do we pop the flag?
Yes, the flag pieces are popped. Both flags are popped. Then the whole piece is popped on your card. Andy's watching The Walking Dead. Can you hear it?
Ew, I hate that show.
I'm surprised.
Ew.
Seems like it's something that would be right up your alley.
No, I don't like stuff like that. I don't. That's like horror yucky. Like, I don't like that.
Okay. This is overkill right now.
I can't even believe Andy likes that.
He does. He loves it. People are saying overkill now. Okay, I probably should determine my words first. Let freedom ring. I should say Home of the Brave, huh? Let's do Home of the Brave. I'll do that one. So again, anybody who bought this paper is going to be shipping on Monday.
Yes, I did, Elizabeth.
What'd she say?
Did Justini just say horror yucky? I don't think I said yucky, though.
No, it sounds like a Justine word.
I don't know if I said yucky. Do you pop the poles?
Poles are flat. Poles are flat. Great. Love it. I like that you could choose your own words too. We debated whether giving you that whole sheet or not. But it just works. Because like, if someone was making this for me for my birthday, it would just say happy birthday.
Rhonda said, I like to see someone pop up the poles.
I know. So would I, actually, now that you say that. I should have said, yes, you do pop up the poles, and I could have watched everyone leave. Okay, so I got to put the picture of the dogs in with my survey so they could see them.
Tammy said, doing 2 stamps instead of words.
Do 2 stamps instead of words?
She's doing it. That has 30 pop dots on it. I will be drunk after the 3 drinks.
I'm excited to show you 107.
From the sheet, she said. Oh! Instead of the words, there's postage stamps. That's what she meant.
Yes,
Okay,
right.
got it.
Actually, you know, the one I make tomorrow night, I may use that tomorrow night.
Susanna, I have horror over here. One of my peace flags disappeared. It will show up when I stop looking for them.
Yes, it will. Oh, one of these flags disappeared? Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's... I lost my piece earlier today. You'll find it. Just don't throw anything away. You'll find it.
Cindy said, oh, wow, we're up to 200 viewers live.
I know. It's funny how many people actually watch. Not funny. How many people actually go back and rewatch it on Saturday? That's crazy. It's good. I like it. Like it. Look. Do you like it?
A lot.
Okay.
Are you popping up the words? Yes.
I am popping up the words. You don't have to, but I did pop up the words.
Jody says, hi, I had to join late tonight. I will craft tomorrow, but I love these cards.
Good. See, they do like the two show option. How's my group crafting down in Texas together? You guys still with me?
Tracy said, LOL, I'm searching for my other flag too.
It's not funny. Go, people who are searching for your flag, look underneath your card. Look, see if it's attached to your tape runner.
Billy D, will I be able to watch this later?
Yes. Yep, we always save Friday nights. Like I said, we have a lot of people that watch it on Saturday. It could be our older demographic too. Where they could pause me. Which is great. I think that's another good thing about the online classes.
Sarah says, where are you from, Jennifer? You have a bit of an accent.
That's so funny. Is my mom listening? Yes. I say that because I don't care where I am. I could be in New York. I could be in New Jersey. I could be in California. I could be in Austin, Texas. I could be in Oregon. Everyone thinks I'm from either New Jersey, Boston, or New York. Everyone thinks that. I mean, I probably hear that, and this makes me laugh. I've told you this before, haven't I? I probably hear that, I'm not kidding you, at least, I'd say 5 to 10 times every single weekend when we're at a show. And believe it or not, I was born and raised in Cleveland, Ohio. I do not have an accent, but everyone thinks one of those three places. And I don't think it's that as an accent as much as it's my mannerism. I think my mannerism is that, because when I hear people from New York or New Jersey or Boston or New Jersey, New York, or Boston, I do not sound like them. But I have the mannerisms of them for sure. But no, it's not a, and it's funny because I told my mom that too. I cannot believe how many people say that all the time.
Elizabeth can't find her katana with all the moving and packing. And Billy D says, you don't sound like New York or Jersey.
I don't think so either, but I'm telling you, everyone thinks so. So look at this. Isn't this funny? Here's the difference between like Swarovski crystal card and this card. Like there's just such a huge difference. It's fantastic. I love it.
Katie said, I thought I lost one of mine too on my crafting area, but it was just attached to the cat because a cat laid in the craft.
That is too funny. Okay, so I'm going to put my jewels on. My jewels for this one is the one that does not have the blue in it. So it's the one that doesn't have the blue in it.
You sound like Cleveland.
I'm born and raised in Cleveland.
Sandy said, I thought at first you were from Chicago.
Oh, I've never heard that. Ever heard that.
Susan said it's the way you emphasize your words.
Could be. That I would agree with that. Okay, so on here we have. I probably shouldn't have threw away my crystal chart. You have, well, we put these jewels on sale because this was like a one and done, although I do have some of these extra ones. If anyone's interested in these, they can email me because we have them as sets. And I could tell you by name, Kathy Peak, who's going to email me. But these little guys, I don't even know what they're called. There's a name for them. But these guys right here, this is a special jewel. Starfish, maybe? Starfish? Jellyfish. I don't know. I think they're called jellyfish.
I think I heard you say jellyfish.
Yes, I think they are jellyfish. So they're right here. And those are the jewels. Everyone look up. These are the jellyfish jewels, and they're not on our website. Again, because they were one and done, but I do have some from last year still. These we are going to use for the tips of our flagpoles, okay? So you can go ahead and adhere those to your tips of your flagpoles.
Helen says it sounds like you're from Chicago. I have a Chicago accent as well.
Oh my God, no one's ever said
Denise
Chicago.
says it's the way you pronounce your T's.
T's. What's a good word for that starts with a T? Thought? Oh, say thought.
Thought.
Thoughts.
Kathy Peak, you made me laugh out loud and I'm home alone.
Right. I know you can. I got your card number, Kathy. Oh, where's my katana? But these, I try to use everything else on these flagpoles, and I swear this was the only thing that looked good at, that I just loved. I just thought that was perfect. I got a piece of fuzz stuck to my katana. Yeah, that looks great. Whoops. You gotta be kidding me. Thank you, Justine. You know I can't get down there. Thank you. Okay, let's get the big honker one in here. I think Elizabeth or Peggy, do you guys still have the jewel names that we have on chart? I threw mine away next to me. The big honker, is that crystal silver shade? Because if it is, that's another specialty color. Okay, and so then the rest are just crystal, and I believe you only have 2 sizes of crystal.
What do I do when the gem sticks to the katana and not the adhesive?
So you're going to take your fingernail and gently look up, take your fingernail and gently kind of rub some of that stuff off.
Peggy says yes.
Okay, so so this is silver shade. So that's another kind of effect color. So you have 2 different sizes here of crystal.
Chuck says, sorry, what jewel packet are we using?
The one that does not have the blue in it. The one that does not have the blue. Okay, so this is what I did on this. I used, let me just double check to make sure I'm not walking over the cliff again. Okay, so on this, so everyone look up real quick, please, please, please. So here are my big clear jewels. Here are my smaller jewels. The big jewels, I put, everyone watch, the big jewels are going to go, I have them right to my words here in these little blocks. 1, 2, 3. If you only have 2 words down there, just use maybe 1. But 1, 2, 3. And then the rest of my bigger jewels are going to go all up here in these stars up here. The little jewels are going to go throughout the base of the, here, let me show you on here. The base of the hat, flat, not on the flags, but flat, okay? And I put them right in the middle of those stars. So you go ahead and do that. Big ones right there, and then throughout the July.
You're out of frame. Please center.
Thanks, Justine.
Well, you had a question, but then I was watching, and everybody answered the question before I could
Got it.
get you, because you were explaining, so I wasn't watching the video. Can you show it again?
Yep. Give me 2 seconds only because I have glossy on here. So my big ones, my big jewels go right there. And then they go, so my big jewels, everyone pay attention, my big jewels here, and in the middle of all these stars up here. Let me show you up here. I'll turn it the right way. So big jewel, big jewel, big jewel, and then big jewels through up here. And then small ones are flat against the hat in the middle of all those stars. So here, I could show you a little bit closer too. So flat against the hat. Everyone see that? Okay. That's good if most people are on the jewels. I know some of you are probably still cutting, and that's okay. Okay, so let me talk about as we're jeweling. Does anyone have a question? So let me talk about a couple things that I think you guys are going to be interested in. Do you remember, boy, about 3 weeks ago, could even have been 4 weeks ago at this point, how we put on sale those crystal jewels in the 10 gross packs? So there was 1,444 crystals, and they were on sale. And they were on sale because they were the last runs last run's jewels. They weren't the newest jewels. In fact, right now you're using those same crystals. And the only difference is the pointed tops. Nobody knows the difference. They're just the last one before they came out with a more pointed top. So we gave you, we were able to buy the crystals, 3 millimeter, and I'm sorry, 4 millimeter, 5 millimeter at a discounted price because they were discontinued. And we passed that savings on to you. Since then, 4 millimeter sold out. We only have a handful left in our warehouse, but they're still on the website. And once they're gone, we will take them down from the website and those will be gone. But I thought, well, maybe there's other colors that people would want. And there is 2 other colors that I found right away. And one is Greige, 3 millimeter, and the other one is Antique Pink, 3 millimeter. And nope, over right there, all that. Yep. And the 3 millimeter Greige normally is $102. The sale price is 50% off, so you're gonna get them for $51.20. Antique Pink, which is a I forgot the name again. It's a effect jewel. You were so excited because you thought you had it. It's a no, I want to say accent. It's a I just lost it. Whatever. Effect jewel. It's a little more expensive. That is $117. Half off, $58.80. We bought several of them, and we think we guessed right, but those are on the website now. So for those of you who like to use a lot of jewels and you like good deals, Greige is like that brownish that we use an awful lot in the class because it matches anything, and same with that Antique Pink. Antique goes with an awful lot of things too. So those things are on the website right now if you want to grab those deals. Going forward, I may try to find, different sets of colors that are on sale that you guys could benefit from. And if I find them, we will still give them to you at a discount because they're giving them to us at a discount because they want to get rid of them. And it's a good deal. It's a way to stock up on jewels, especially if you're going to use them and, keep using them.
Cindy Rutt says she's been searching her room and she doesn't have gems.
She doesn't have gems.
I'm assuming she's her jewel pack.
Oh, well, you're going to have to email us and we'll send that out. I find that hard to believe. However, we believe you and I could send you another pack. But look, I don't know. Are they stuck someplace? They're in a little plastic container.
Do you pop up the star?
Do I pop up? No. That star on the base of the hat? Nope, that's flat. That's flat. And I kept that flat because we put that big honking jewel in the center, and that's popped up enough. So anyhow, those 2 jewel packets are on there, and they're not on the crystal site. They're on where it says products used in online classes. And again, once they sell out, we will take them down from there. But it's a 10 gross pack, factory pack sealed. And you're getting it at half off.
She's going to keep looking and we'll email you if she doesn't find them.
Perfect. And I apologize if it's our mistake and our fault.
Small gems go where again?
I'm doing all my small gems right now. Right inside that top of the hat. I'm sure this has a name too. But I put them all, I'm doing them right now. I'm putting them inside all the stars. And if you look at that colored picture that we stuck in your, the front of your kit, if you look here, we have a good nice picture blown up too where those all go. But the small ones go in the base up here. And you may have a couple extra crystals left over from your base of this hat. Whoops, we gave you a little bit too many because we just didn't know, how the paper was going to cut and where it lined up.
Margie says, what do you think the weather will be like for Septemberfest?
Beautiful.
70s.
Yep, it's going to be heaven. 70 degrees, sun out, but not hot. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be perfect.
Chrissy said this is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous, isn't it? See? Cutting those little red things. I know it's painful, but the end result, oh, here's one, is fantastic. Yeah, like I said, I didn't like this going in, but I ended up actually really, really, really liking it a lot. And it looks like I have 2 left over, unless I could squeeze them in someplace. And you know me, no gem should go to waste. I'll put one right here.
Yeah, Marie said great card.
I'm glad you guys liked it. Perfect. And I do say that word a lot. Since they said that I say a lot, I do say that a lot. But it's perfect. Look at that. It's fantastic. You can't tell me if you wouldn't send it to somebody, they wouldn't love that. And they wouldn't believe that you cut all these red things either. The red stripes. Not things, red stripes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, halftime.
Do you think the cruise will happen?
Yes, I do think the cruise will happen. Don't you think the cruise will happen?
I don't know. Susanna found her flag.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. The cruise is, I say 50-50. I don't know.
I hope the cruise happens. I don't know either, but I hope the cruise happens. Croptoberfest is going to happen. Did we say 5 more seats available?
Joan says, why do I have a whole blue stamped image left over?
You do? Of what? If you do, that means we packed it wrong.
There's I packed it wrong.
I'm not going to point any fingers, but we've had one staff member making lots of mistakes this week. Yeah, so if that was the case...
You're lucky.
You're lucky. Okay, so now you guys can finish up working. I'm going to start the second card in a second. I'm going to show you the next card. And this is the dealio for 107. So you're going to get an email tonight, that you can buy 107 now.
Thanks, Chrissy.
And Nora, what'd she say?
Give me love.
Oh my God. You have enough love. So you can buy it through the link when you get it through your email. We normally stick it on Facebook, that you could buy it on Facebook too. However, I'm not putting it on Facebook until I change a couple things on the card, and then I will put it on Facebook. So it should be up within the next 10 hours. So if you're looking to buy it through Facebook, it's not going to be there and for at least a couple more hours, but you still can buy it on the website. And I will tell you why I did that, and you'll understand. Oh, here's your factory packs, your grays and your antique pink. Woo, love that. Fantastic.
Annie says, what is Oktoberfest?
What is crop, or
Thanks,
who said that?
Kathy. Another love shout out to me.
Oh. Whatever. I'll tell you what Croptoberfest is in a second. So, okay. So this is the first card. I know. Ooh, that's kind of ugly. So this is the first card, and let me show you what this is, okay? Just so you understand the whole thing, okay? So we are used Miss Emma, and here's Miss Emma. And Miss Emma could either sit right there in the middle of your card, and by the way, this is our paper from Exotic Color. Miss Emma could sit right there, or Miss Emma could sit right here. And let me tell you why I haven't done this yet. I haven't done this yet because I wanted to show you how you could put her different places, but also in the picture that you got in your email looks like this, okay? And that looks kind of blah, but this is the deal. This is the card we're making, and you're going to get this new metallic text weight paper, which I'll talk to you about in a second. It is metallic and it's text weight. It's 81 pounds, but it's very thin. You are going to get a sheet of this in this card kit, okay? You're going to use this sheet, and you're going to get a sheet of this and a sheet of black. So black if you want to back it as a shadow. This is you're going to put in the front. You're going to die cut whatever words, whatever you want on this text weight sheet. So this is going to come in there, but you're just going to die cut this. So I'm thinking that when you die cut that in the words, that probably is going to go there. Unless you want to die cut words and put, something there and there. I don't know. I think that would look silly. That would offset that. Or if you don't want to use this and don't want to die cut, your card would look like this. Okay? So whatever, you're going to get this sheet of paper, and this is metallic. They call it Echo. to die cut any colors that you want. That's going to go there. So the reason why I didn't do this yet is because this paper is so new to us that I don't have a sheet to die cut to do that. I may just mock up something just to put on
Is she a stamp?
on the website. Yes, she is definitely a stamp, a very, very old stamp, okay? So does everyone understand that? This is why it's not going there. I see a lot of 11 hearts. That's why it's not going up there, because of this. Now, the second one we're going to do is going to be...
And someone said how to get your emails because they haven't been getting them.
If they haven't been getting them, that means at one point they probably took themselves off of it, and they can't get back on unless they physically have to do something. And I could talk about that much later. So that's the first card. And again, you can see. So when I put this on Facebook, I'm probably going to have this definitely down like this, and I'm going to have a word right there. So you're going to see that in Facebook. What you guys see again on your email, which is going to look silly, is just this. But I want you to be able to know the difference, okay?
You can still buy the owl stamp, yes.
Absolutely. In fact, the all stamp is right there now on products used in class.
Is there a die with this?
There is a die with that. We're not going to use a die, but there is a layering die with that. But there's a layering die with that, and I kind of did this on purpose. We're not going to use a layering die. You can, but I'm going to show you things in 2 weeks when we do this class, what you can't do and what you can do with the layering die, okay? So this is that one card. So just understand, I think you got it, that. Okay, good. So then the next card is my elephant card. Woo, Jewel of India. So here's the Jewel of India. And the Jewel of India, he is going to be finished with this silver metallic paper. So you're going to get a 6-inch sheet of paper. So you're going to use this anyhow you want, 6 inches down there. So you're going to have this sheet of paper to die cut anything you want. Heck, if you really want to stamp it or emboss it, you can do that. Oh, good, I like see all the hearts. So if you want to stamp and emboss it, you can do that. But you're going to get a 6-inch metallic sheet of paper there, and again you're going to get a black thing or a black strip too. So if you want to back that, you could back that. So again, you're going to see this card like this, but I'll finish the card with something so you know that something, whatever you want to say, can go there. The other thing that I want to do, I'm struggling with, is he is going to have an eye, and I believe I figured out how to do the eye, so he will have an eye. So you can buy the 107 kit in the email that you get today, but you won't be able to buy it from Facebook until probably early tomorrow morning. Let me show you something else too. Here is your Swarovski crystal elephant, okay? This guy is $5. There's nothing I can do with this guy. He's $5. So you are going to have a choice. You can either buy the kit at the normal price of $29.85 or without the elephant, or if you want the Swarovski crystal elephant, you can buy the kit with the Swarovski crystal elephant, and it's $5 more. So you are going to have a choice whether you want to buy this or that. But look at you see all the sparkles in his body? Like that's all Swarovski crystals. Ooh, okay, here. This is antique pink, guys. This is the antique pink that I have on sale at the low price of what? 58 something. So yeah, this is the $58 one. We're going to use mere sparkle paper on there, which if you were in our classes last year, you know. We also are going to go back and use some of our Stampendous dots, or not Stampendous dots, our little dots, black and gold, black. So anyhow, so this is the guy. But again, when you see this on Facebook, I'll have something there, and then I will be done. Okay?
Background paper on elephant is what paper?
Nice question. This comes from our exotic color collection. No name, but it comes from our exotic color collection. So that background paper and this paper is from our exotic color collection. And that'll be obviously in the kit.
Can we buy extra crystal elephants?
Yes. They're 2 elephants for $10 because they're $5 each. Those are also on the website. Okay? So those are the 2 cards, and like I said, now you understand what I mean. They're not finished, but they're finished. So they're finished enough. So this is going to be up to you. He'll have the eye, and you'll have paper there. Now, on that note...
Is there a die for the elephant?
There is not a die for the elephant. On that note, we get this texture paper from the Paper Cut. This is very, very, very exciting to me, and I like this because this is going to be very, very good when we come out with our words. All this paper right here is text weight, okay? It's very thin. So regardless of what kind of machine you use, it's going to be able to cut really well. All this paper is, I don't know if you can see the colors, all this paper is metallic, is all metallic text weight, okay? There is 38 colors of this metallic text weight, 38 colors of this. And these 2 are the ones that we're using on the card in 107. We have just signed an exclusive deal with the Paper Cut. They are now going to make us packets, which I wish I had right now, but I don't have with me. I'm going to have them on Monday. They are now making us packets where it's going to be a 6x6, because they normally don't do 6x6. So this is going to come in 6x6, and you get 4 sheets of every single one of these colors, 6x6 metallic. So you're going to get 152 sheets of paper, 4 colors of each, for $30, exclusive to us. This we'll have in our hands to ship starting on Monday, but it is on the website to sell, or to buy. I guess we would sell it to buy. But I don't know if you guys could see that metallic in there. This stuff is just, this stuff reflects our crystals so flippin' awesome, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's a natural. This and the crystals go hand in hand together. So that's why I thought, okay, that and the dyes, you're right. It's just perfect. And you could use this, maybe one of these cards, I'll use this as a 6x6 background on something. In fact, you know what? I will. The class after this, I'll do that because I know what ones we're going to use. I will use this as a 6x6 base. Okay? So that's that. So those are the only new things on the website. This is going to be fantastic. I'm very, very, very excited about this. Especially because they're going to cut it in 6x6 for us. Actually, it's cut and it's on its way to us. Here, look. See that sparkle, that metallic? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, I'm done with my spiel. But yeah, for those of you who want to know what that antique pink is, that elephant is antique pink right there.
Can you also get them in 12x12?
Not from us. 6x6. Which 6x6 is good because we make 6x6 cards. Okay, so let me put that away.
How many pieces of paper again?
You get 4. There's 38 colors. You get 4 sheets of all 38 colors. So it's 52 sheets total.
152.
152 sheets. 152 sheets for $30. I think that's an awesome deal. Okay, I'm falling apart back here and you guys can't see it, so I'm kind of glad about that. Okay.
Will the paper be in the store too?
The paper will be in the store next week, yes. Next week starting on Thursday, yes, yes, yes. Okay. So let's go to card 2. So is everyone done or semi-done with card number 1?
If we buy the crystal specials, can we also order the new metallic paper at the same time?
Oh yeah, and it'll ship on Monday. Yep, absolutely. Okay. Any other questions? They seem to like it. I'm glad. Okay, so let's go on to card 2. And if I could find my card base. Yeah, so doesn't that make sense? Oh, so Croptemberfest. Croptemberfest is in that postcard in the back of your little packet. So if you're interested in that, read about Croptemberfest. But let's take out your second packet. Which those people who belong to the Double scrapbook, I know the 15th is on Monday, so it's due Monday. Those will ship at the end of next week because we have other things that we have to work on. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to move this. Let's move this down.
How do we get the fancy shaped crystals for the flagpole?
You are going to, I have to see how many we have left. Who asked that question?
Terry Conti.
I need to see how many people are interested in that. I need to see how many people are interested in that and how many we get or how many we have left. And you could either email me and I'll private message you back on Monday, which you could send it to info@stamplistic.com. And let me see what I could do. Let me see how many people are interested in that.
Did you ever get the memory maker?
No,
No.
we have not, but they are back to work, so we do expect that. Okay, so we're using our lava paper, and this is, I believe, the white. Oh, and for those of you who are buying the extra paper kit, I think you get 2 sheets of paper of this, and of the red, one of this, 12x12. So let's go ahead and let's take the mirror lava paper, and let's go ahead and put this on the front of our card, and this is going to open up from right to left, just like that.
How many seats left for Croptemberfest?
5. It's a fun event. I know there's a lot of people in here that have been to it before. Angela King, you can speak on behalf of Croptemberfest. Lee, you could speak on behalf of Croptemberfest. I don't know who's in here. Peggy, who's our store manager, she comes to Croptoberfest as a paying customer. It's just so much fun. It just is fun. It really is a good time. Justine came for the first time last year and she dreaded it. And I really think she ended up having a great time. You did, didn't you?
That's fun.
I think you did too. It is. It's just a lot of fun. Diana, she was here. Diana was at Croptoberfest. I know she's in here. Robbie was at Croptoberfest. She could speak on behalf of Croptoberfest.
Angela King said my all-time favorite.
It is, and Angela King actually goes to lots of scrapbooking weekends. Angela King is actually the reason why it keeps getting longer and longer. So we could thank Angela King single-handedly for it starting unofficially on Wednesday night instead of Thursday morning.
Kim said Justine couldn't remember my name all weekend last year.
Who was it?
Kim.
Kim who?
Shanez.
Oh.
I'm terrible with names, sorry. It's not you, it's me. Lee says so much fun, very friendly groups.
It is. In Croptoberfest, we make a card like this 4 times. Not 4 times, we have 4 different breakout sessions, which I will call makeout sessions the entire weekend. I have 2 very fun games planned. And already Lee's like, games? I know how to play a game. This is a fun game. This is a very fun game. Justine's even going to play it.
Kim, it cracked me up all weekend.
Yeah, Kim, you could vouch for that. Kim, are you registered for this year?
Kim. Peggy said, great weekend, my favorite of the year.
It is. And I don't know because Peggy is the master of that list, so I really don't know who's registered and who is not. Speaking of that, is Deborah and her sister in here tonight?
Yeah, Deborah's the one that had the interview that she's down to the...
Oh,
Yeah.
That's awesome. I didn't realize it was that Deborah. That's good. Okay, so again, this is going to open up from right to left. What do I want to do first? Let's, I guess, do these outlines first. Okay, so this, I believe, is a 2-inch sheet of paper, this red lava paper. It is. It's 2 inches. We need to cut this at 1 inch. So I need 2 strips of 1 inch. Can you stick that over there, please?
Carol kisses. I like keeping up
Oh.
everyone all night.
Carol Kiss is always there.
She says, I play the games, I just never win.
That's not true. Carol Kiss sells pumpkins on the side.
Kim says, Donna Spark, Debbie Kuhn, we're all coming.
Are they,
Sherry.
I didn't even realize they're in the room. Okay, so these you can see right here, these are going to go in on a side and an angle just like that. So because I'm a perfectionist, which is not good.
Lee Johnson said, I'll call tomorrow to register.
Oh, that's great. I'm telling you, even if you come by yourself, we have a couple people every year that come by ourselves. You're never by yourself. You're just never by yourself. I don't think I like that. I'm just going to do that. So, okay, so we're going to put these on, and you're going to put those on the bottom like that, and on the top like this, and then you can snip those pieces off. So if you want to do a better job where you put it on like this and snip that and save that, you can absolutely do that.
Patricia says, how do we cut it?
Totally up to you. So this came together like this. So you're going to cut that in half so you have 2 1-inch strips. Okay? 2 1-inch strips. You're going to lay that here like that, lay that there like that. Okay? And I'm actually going to use my score tape on that.
Are you going to show a sneak peek of the next double-double layout?
I am not. I will show you in 2 weeks when it's done and out and people have it. Because we should have a couple extra. And if we do, great. If not, no. But no, I will show that in 2 weeks. So this is all 2 weeks in our next class. So that is a guess right there. And I'm going to guess that up here too. So do you guys really like those elephant in that all card? I'm worried
My
about.
red is 5 inches wide. Do I just save the extra?
You can. Totally up to you. That's why I said in the beginning, if you want to, you absolutely can. Totally, totally, totally up to you. Okay, go. That look, they love it. That's good. That makes me happy. I was nervous about that. And then, when to cut those edges off, I like to turn this the other way and then cut. And you know what? Maybe I'm going to do that when I put my other paper on here. So this is 1 inch. Yep. So this holographic silver paper, which I think you all have this by now, that's 1 inch. I need you to cut that in half. So I need 2 half strips. Okay, so cut that in half so you have 2 half strips.
When is class 107 going to be on Facebook? Dates. Want to get
2 weeks from tonight.
Lined up for it.
2 weeks from tonight. It's always every other week.
I'm in love with the animals.
That's
What
good.
is a double layout? Repeat what you do with the red.
Okay. The red, you have 2 strips. I didn't cut this perfectly even, but that's okay. The red, you're going to have 2 1-inch strips, and they just get adhered just like that to the top and the bottom. We're creating this right here. Okay? So just to the top and the bottom. And just eyeball it, just guess. It's all good. So the page of the month, Justine, interrupt me if somebody has questions. So the page of the month, I'm sorry, the double scrapbook page of the month actually comes out every other month. And it comes out the 15th of every other month. So we started in February. Yeah, February, which is sold out. Then the next one was in April, and we think we have 3 kits available there. And you only could get them if you're a club member. And then, obviously, nothing in May, because it's every other month, and now it's June 15th, so the June one's coming out.
Oh, Robbie says you might have a guest for class 107.
Who would the guest be?
Her.
Oh, that's right.
I'm like, what?
I think we are going to have a guest for 107.
Hilarious.
That means her plans have been confirmed. How did you know that?
Because you said she was coming in town
Oh.
in June.
Yes, Miss Robbie is going to be our host guest. Justine's like, thank God I could finally go to the casino.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's so it comes out every other month. Okay, so here now I'm going to turn this over because I like to cut from behind, not from the front. Okay.
Oh, here we go again.
What?
Can't find the silver hollow strip. I do have a square lava paper.
Well, you could use that, but that should have been in your kit. I mean, if you're missing that, if you're missing a piece, email us, we'll send it to you. And that piece would be easy to put on, but it really should be in your kit. But again, somebody had a very hard time in the last week.
I'm sorry, I had to do all 3 kits this time myself.
Oh my God.
You can understand if one sticks to another or doesn't.
Oh, we can't understand that?
Wow.
Peggy's right now standing there saying, what? I folded cardstock, I did this.
Did she put all the kits together? I put all 3 cards together.
Oh my God.
That's a lot of
And
work.
Peggy and I were just sitting there doing nothing.
No, I didn't say that. But I could see that could happen, that 2 pieces get stuck together. Or...
I can't.
See, look at there. She got the other hologram strip. I got 2 of them. Oh my God, I gotta go home.
Yeah. Seriously, someone got 2 sheets
I have an extra
hologram?
hologram strip in my kit. Send it to her. Sorry, guys.
Right now, that's not a good thing.
Tammy, this is the first time I really missed a piece. Usually I drop gems in my lap.
Well, Justine's thinking, damn it, look harder.
Oh, she said I have the extra hologram strip in my kit. That's funny.
That is funny. Okay, so are we on with that? Justine, you were so funny. Oh, before some of you guys start freaking out, some of you have a white doily, some of you have a silver doily. Either one is going to look beautiful. our supplier ran out of these white doilies and we had a struggle. Thank God we found something, and that silver doily looks pretty. So if you have a doily that doesn't look white, that's why you have the silver one. It almost looks prettier than the white, but I'm not going to say that out loud. Am I missing a sheet of paper? Thank God I'm not.
Can't find good help these days.
No, you can't. No, you can't. She's not even around. No, that is true. No, that you guys are working your butt off. Okay, so let's talk about this striped paper right here. This striped paper I'm going to use, everyone look up real quick, okay? This striped paper, I'm going to use every single sheet of this. I want the corners here, and then that middle piece that we cut out is going to be down here, right here. Okay, you can barely see it, but here and here. So when you cut on this, I just want you to guess about how big you want your corners and just cut it. So find one of those lines and just cut across that line. And it doesn't matter how big or small it is or how thin or big, eye it up. It really is okay. Okay, it really, truly, truly is okay. So I think I'm going to go, well, here, 1, 2, 3, 4. For the top, 1, 2, okay, here. For those of you who want to be perfect, look up again. I'm sorry to bother you. If you go on the blue star stripe, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then cut, same thing with the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then cut. Okay, does that make sense? She definitely has to go. They're trying to let Rooney out. Okay, so that's going to go there, and I'm going to flip this around and go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Michelle, I put mine in the wrong corners.
It's okay. It's okay. It's really, I swear to you, it's really truly okay. Just go with it. It's okay. This is just going to be turned. It's really okay.
Tammy's putting it in an order, but she'll email you. You can just stick that hologram thing or whatever she's missing in her order to remember.
Oh, I'll probably send it out by itself. But thank you for that. But email me. Don't email me in the order. Send me a separate email, please. Okay, so let's put this guy on first. So does everyone have their pieces cut? Happy face, small face. We should have those two, and we should have this cut, just like this. This is how it was on a paper. And then you cut them apart so they look like that. Okay, does everyone have that cut? Just like that. And then just like that. So happy face, sad face. Does everyone have that cut? Okay. Oh, someone's sad. That's not funny, but it's always sad when you see all these happies and the sad. So that sad face. Oh, we got another sadder.
Oh, another. Got a couple.
Oh, there's another. Okay, so for these 4 sadders, okay, all you have to do is just cut. Count your blue starred lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, cut a straight line. 1, 2, 3, 4, cut a straight line. So you're going to keep those to the edge right there. But what I really want then is this piece. This piece could be adhered onto the front of the card. And I cut that really wide. Just like that. I don't like how wide that is, so I'm going to cut off one more piece on this side. That's really wide. So this is going to go right in the middle, just like so. And you know what? I'm going to line that up in between those. And because this is going to be covered, look, so if everyone look up, if I line this up from end to end, this is not even with this. I don't like that. So I'm going to line this up so this is even with that. And then put it down. And I don't care that this is showing because this is going to cover that up. Okay? So does everyone see that? I want to line that up just so it's centered perfectly. Okay, so go ahead and do that now. She was upstairs laying in the bed.
Oh, is that where she was on there?
Yep.
It was weird she wasn't down there.
I think so too because her best friend was here. Does anyone have any questions with that? Linda Cashin's very sad. Oh, so is Jackie. You guys, okay. Linda and Jacqueline, do you guys understand, though, what to do from this point? Okay, I'm not going to worry about these edges. I want that straight. Turn this over. I'm going to cut this. And again, I don't care about this. No one's going to see that. Now, I did, and Linda and Jacqueline, you'll be able to catch up here. These two pieces are going to go in the corner like this, but I used thin pop dots. Now, this is the deal, because I want this popped up, and I don't want this popped up so it doesn't, so it like over pops here. If you don't have thin pop dots for these two pieces on the corners, I want you to lay these two pieces flat. Okay, so let me say that again. If you have thin pop dots for this corner and this corner triangle, and the same with this, I want you to use a thin pop dots. If you don't have thin pop dots, I want you to lay that flat because this is going to be popped, and I don't want to be fighting with these popped edges. Okay, so hopefully you have some thin pop dots.
Jacqueline said, I cut my paper the wrong way. The middle piece is too small.
The middle pieces, and here, look, I'm going to make her feel better. Look, Jacqueline, this middle piece, look, you can barely see it on mine. You can barely see it. Look, Jacqueline, honestly, you can barely see it. So it's okay. Not the end of the world.
Do you ever design non-6x6 cards?
No. We really like the 6x6. Our stamps just warrant that. Well, this is going to take forever. Oh, here we go. Now, next week in the Make and Take with Jennifer, we will be doing some, all of them, most of them will be non-6x6. And that is because we'll be using some embossing folders, and it's hard to get those in the 6x6. So next Friday, because remember it's a Make and Take with Jennifer only, I'll be using some non-6x6. But no, our stamps are really 6x6 cards.
Your mom said she had company. They just left. She missed the end of the last card up till now.
Oh.
She'll catch up what I missed tomorrow. These are beautiful, she said.
Who is over, Mother? And why would you have company 5 days after hip surgery? That's kind of ridiculous. Did you eat dinner tonight? Justini?
Me?
Justini Martini?
No. I had like an English muffin earlier, and then...
You were so
well, I
full.
wasn't hungry because being outside all day, I just don't. In the heat, I just don't get as hungry. I don't anyway.
Right.
And then we're staining the deck, restaining it tomorrow. So we went to Home Depot like at 6, and then I bought 2 hanging baskets from there. So and we came back, and it was almost 7, and didn't have time.
So that's what you're doing tomorrow, is staining your deck?
Yep. I am going to the park for a walk with my sister at some point, but I'm not sure when.
Just to catch up, or just an exercise?
Just weekly walk because we don't go out right now. So, Carol kisses. Off to work. Good night, ladies.
Jeez. Good night, Carol. Be safe. I didn't realize she went in at this time. Anybody have any questions?
Not yet.
Stop it, Ronnie.
she doing?
Rooney, they get to, she's chewing our paw.
Oh.
They're going to see pictures of you. And they're probably going to say you're the cuter of the two, but not that attitude of yours.
Mommy's like, what? Look
I
at
know.
me. He's like, what are you saying?
He knows he's the best.
I think he's thirsty.
I think he's fat like his mother.
Look, he can't even breathe right now.
No, he could breathe. Justine, he just got up. He's out of breath.
Your mom said, I just got some.
I just got sound?
Yeah.
Okay, Mother, who was over tonight? 4 days after your surgery. People are waiting on me right now, I could tell. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Whoops. I've done good so far, not getting crap on the carpet. Your cards, if I did not tell you, your cards, your Make It Home cards, guys, were fantastic. Like, one was better than the other, was better than the other, was better than the other. It was just, it's fantastic. Okay, card base done. Okay, so let's take...
Your mom said Mark and Carol, John's family.
Oh, so let's take this. This is what we're going to use for our base. Okay, does everyone see this? It's actually Christmas paper. There's winter-themed snowflakes on the back. So everyone take this. Does everyone see this one?
Shelly says, all those little squares drive me nuts. 3M tape.
No, we like the black pop dots. So let's go ahead and take this circle, and let's go ahead and cut this out. Just cut out this whole circle, and this is what's going to be your base.
Well, these strips are going to be easier than those other little ones.
Yes, they are. That's why we did that card first. So again, I just want to reiterate, you can buy 107 when you have it in your email, but you're going to see the complete cards on Facebook probably sometime tomorrow. So if you buy them through that Facebook link, you're going to have to wait till tomorrow. Okay, so that's going to be our base. So we have that as our base. Okay. Can I go on? Just looking. Okay, let's go ahead and let's take this guy right here. And let's cut out the big outer circle. Now hold on, because you're going to cut out a circle, and you need to cut out the right one, okay? So everyone look up. I want you to cut out this outer circle that the things don't line up right here. So you're cutting, don't cut that circle, don't cut that circle. You're cutting this very, very outside circle right here that they don't line up. You're going to have to go through those little pokes, or those, just like this. This is the circle I want you to cut. Let everyone look up. So that's the circle that I want you to cut.
Chrissy said these scissors are the bomb.
They are. I know she's talking about these things. They are the best scissors on the market. Honestly, if you guys don't have scissors like this, invest. It's the best thing. It'll make your life easier. Makes cutting easier, makes cutting neater. Again, the only thing that's wrong with them is that our name's not on them. They're great scissors. Well, you know what? I've just noticed that we're not talking about anything disgusting today, Justine.
We're all work tonight.
We are all work tonight. Okay, if you don't mind, I'm going to put my card base to the side, because we're just going to work on this, okay? And I would like it right in front and center. Okay, so once this is cut out, you know what? I think I'm going to outline that in black. I see some white edges. I don't like white edges. I see the core of the paper. Okay. So once I outline that, let's go ahead and let's adhere this flat. And if you can, try to line up like these things right perfectly against there. So try to line up the image, not your cut. So line up the image, not that cut. So let's go ahead and let's adhere that flat.
Tammy said the night is young. We might come up with a disgusting topic yet.
I know, the night, right, we still have a whole other card. Or not another card, but this card.
I was going to say, what?
You're funny. I gotta put eyes on an elephant. I know, it's like we're not being funny today at all. It's all business. Perfect. Okay. So is everyone there? Is Linda and Jacqueline, are they caught up? I'm just waiting if I got any feedback. Oh, oh, I got two sad faces. That means they're not caught up.
Jacqueline said yes.
Oh, good. Well, the next part, let's go into your little stack of stuff. The next part is going to be this piece right here. Okay. And this, I just want...
Linda said no. You're getting lots of sads.
Oh, I am getting lots of sads? Then
Yeah,
I'll
you got like
wait.
4 or 5.
Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait like another minute, okay? I'll wait another minute. So everyone should be this place right here. And this is flat. So everyone should be right to there. I'll wait. Can we talk about anything fun? I don't even have a good story. I'm excited about our dies. Uh-oh, it's 10:30 right now, isn't it?
Are you going to do the Christmas in July?
Yes. Christmas in July, I can
Mr.
tell
and
you.
Mrs. Claus.
We're going to use Mr. and Mrs. Claus. We're also going to do Festival of Lights. On that same sheet of paper over there, just, oh no, here.
Word dies are exciting.
Yeah, the, I could tell you, I know what the next 2 classes are going to be. And here, I'm going to just waste some time right now, just so people could, catch up, and then I'm going to go on. But 2 weeks from tonight is June 26th. That will be the Elephant and the Owl. 2 weeks from then will be July 10th and 11th. And we're going to use the stamp, the July, a cut above stamp, which I love, and you'll see why I love it so much. And a brand new stamp that we're coming out just for that day, so we'll probably, again, give it to you for $10 if you want it, yada, yada, yada. And then 2 weeks after that is the Lancaster show. I can't, damn it, I just had it and I can't say it. So, and that's when we're going to do Mr. and Mrs. Claus or Festival of Lights. So if that show goes, which you will know way before that, then we'll move that class either the week after or week before. But if it doesn't go, we'll go on that weekend. So right now we know for sure. Oh, and then that in August, that next time we're back in August, will be that Profolio book card for sure. So the next 2 weeks we know for sure, which is 2 weeks from tonight and then 4 weeks from today. Okay, but we'll keep you posted on the other stuff. Okay, so this guy, we are going to cut out just the stars. And that is oars in the background. And first I thought, oh, that looks silly. But the blue matched beautifully. And I think if I didn't really tell you it was oars, you might not even think that it was oars. But it was just a beautiful match to this card. And I needed a different design there too, other than just the straight blue.
Elizabeth said, I'm still trying to figure out where we are going with this. It feels weird to adhere the blue.
Who said that?
Elizabeth.
Hmm.
Because maybe because of the red.
Well, I hope I'm not doing something wrong.
You stop these red ones right there? Or does it go underneath it?
Yeah,
Oh, you did. Okay.
I did. I did. I mean, we don't have to, but I did. So this little guy is going to get popped up, and this little guy is going to get popped up with thin pop dots, okay? And again, the reason I say thin is because the red one's going to be popped up. So if you do not have thin pop dots, go flat on that, okay? But if you have thin pop dots, let's go ahead and pop that up using your thin pop dots. I guess I could have not put that down and put the stripes all the way across. But the reason I like doing it that way is having you lay that down is then that there's more chances of paper not getting lost or pieces not getting lost. So again, if you have thin pop dots, let's go ahead and pop those up with the thin. Oops.
Please show the ore piece close up.
Mm-hmm.
Blue is flat, right?
Yes. Okay. And then let's pop this up here. My stomach's starting to growl.
I thought it was mine.
Nope, it was
I didn't
mine.
realize it was. I was like, is that me?
I had cereal. I'm gonna have pizza later on.
I think I'm gonna have cereal when I go
A
home.
French bread pizza. Okay, perfect. So you should be to that point right there. Yes? Okay, so now let's go. We're going to do our stripes. And this is going to be what we're going to use for stripes. So I found it easier if I just cut out that entire piece. And then you know it, start cutting your stripes. And because they're straight stripes, this is the best part, is you can do this on your personal trimmer, which is even more fantastic.
Robbie's stomach is growling too. Helen says, I've always wanted to make Mr. and Mrs. Claus. I've seen them both in the booth.
It's awesome. And I got to be honest with you, I'm both Elizabeth, and I believe it was Elizabeth and, oh boy, was it Kim who made that other one? I'm not sure now. We're going to make them very much like they made them. And then I know that Festival of Lights, people are going to like that Festival of Lights because that's a great seller too. And people don't understand that concept, although I'm sure they do, but I don't know if they really did it. And we're going to do that card too, which is great. Okay. So now we're going to start with the stripes. And like I said, you can just cut the stripes straight across. And we're going to start with the first one because we want the first one. So what I did is just cut across like that. And then trimmed it. Just like that. Just like that. And then you go ahead and adhere that on. And if you go over onto that red, that's fine. Because we're going to end up covering that red. See in this card? See how we covered that red? So let's go ahead and put those on. And
Ellen
it,
says she has Festival of Lights and made some cards with it.
oh, I would love to see them. Maybe we'll copy your idea. So this should be pretty easy. And just go every other one all the way down. But it really is stinking easy too if you just cut stripes. Strips, not stripes, strips. So throw that away. You know what, I think I'm gonna tape this and then cut it so I have something to hold on to.
She used them for Hanukkah. Her husband's family is Jewish.
That's awesome. Not that your husband's family is Jewish, but that you made them cards. I'm sure they loved it. I'm sure they're like, oh my gosh, you made this? Jeez. I'm busting everything up here. Now, Justine, will you sleep in tomorrow?
I don't know. 7 o'clock. I was up 7:04 today. When I work, I don't get up till like 7:40.
I know.
So I don't know. Whatever. So I'll try, but probably since I'm here so late.
What did I just
Against
do?
my will. No.
Oh. Oh my. Is Peggy still on here? Pegster, are you still with us?
She's been quiet tonight.
She has been quiet. It's been a quiet night overall. Maybe people are sick of doing cards. It has been quiet. Now, you could have easily, guys, made your stripes go under the blue. The only reason why I didn't, and I don't know if it's a good reason, is I just didn't want all that bump in there. But if you were making a lot of these, you absolutely could just do stripes all the way across and then put your blue on top. No problem with that whatsoever.
Everybody said never, 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 just concentrating.
Oh. Good. So you know what I'm saying? If you didn't want to put that blue down, then you just get, it's too much paper underneath there. But it might be fine. I mean, you might be way okay with that. But I thought it was just easier to do every stripe too and tape it. Adhere it. I keep saying tape. I'm sorry. I think Peggy has left us.
Alicia said, and I'm not sick of cards, just bought 107.
Oh, that's funny because the email did just go out.
She said, yeah, she's still there, tired, only slept 4 hours last night, worked on my take-it-home card.
Peggy, that's like me. Well, Peggy, I'm asking if you're there because Justine woke up at 7 o'clock this morning, drove all the way to the office to see what the mistake was, fixed them, left me a note, and then left. So, how did I miss I think I missed a stripe. How would I miss a stripe? Oh my God, it's too late for me. That's that stripe. That's that stripe. I guess I didn't. Sure looks like I did. So you're gonna have time
Well,
to do...
none of your stripes on this card have any lines in it.
What do you mean?
Like that stripe above the ruler has zigzags. None of these have.
I'm gonna let you figure that out yourself. Keep looking at the card. Did
This
you get
thing
it?
is going through, yeah.
Zany. See, you got it. They're probably thinking the same thing. My God, she walked us over the cliff last week. Maybe she's doing the same thing now.
Well, at least you can cut this one on a little trimmer.
I know. That's when I realized that when I was putting that card together. I was like, "Oh, that's awesome." Just make sure I have the right one. The only problem is you keep losing your place. So I know for those of you who bought this extra paper, I know you want this. So you could make cards. It will go out to you on Monday. We're waiting for the rest of the paper to come in, and that's going to be tomorrow. Did I just turn that around? I sure did, didn't I?
Margie says, it seems as though you gals work 7 days a week. How do you stay so energetic?
We really do work 7 days a week. Because it's fun. I mean, think of it. We're in the crafting world. It's fun. Justine and I are friends. It's like working with your best friend. It's just fun. You guys would have fun too. And honestly, we laugh. I'm not going to say along with you too, with you guys all the way too. It's when you make it fun, we have fun. Oh, I'll tell you a crappy story, which I cannot believe. She could even be in the room right now. Oh no, maybe she's not. When we sold the oxides, we sent out somebody who bought oxides, her oxides, and she emailed us and she said, I didn't get, and she was being very, very nice. I'm telling you, that's the key when there's a mistake or a problem, is to be nice about things. But she called us and she said she didn't receive the oxides. So we did some investigating and it was delivered on like May 27th or whatever. So we called her and we gave the tracking number and we told her it was delivered on May 27th. And Justine, if anyone has any questions,
Sure.
just interrupt me.
Nothing yet.
It was delivered to her old address, and it wouldn't be forwarded to her because the lady who moved in there literally is getting packages from this lady and keeping them. She's not returning them to senders. She's not sending them to the post office. She said that this happens like with everything that she forgets to change her address on, because the tracking says it was delivered and we know it was, but she said there's a ton of packages, well, not a ton, but a handful of packages that this lady just keeps and doesn't return or give back or anything. What a shitty thing to do. You know you didn't order it.
You're been out of the, I think you're out of
Oh,
the,
you know you didn't order it. I am. You know you didn't order it. And then you're going to keep someone's package who, obviously paid money for something? I don't know. I thought it was really crappy. I told the lady, the customer, I said, you know what? I'm going to write a letter to her and tell her that is just a really crappy thing to do. That karma is a bitch. But, I don't know, just, you didn't buy it. Just crappy. Now, for those of you who are going to recreate this card at home, do it where you put that blue on top. And maybe that would work out just fine, too.
Isn't that a federal offense?
Yes, it is, but how are you going to, what are you going to do? You know what, I'm going to do it here because everything cuts off there. Yeah, but how are you going to, by the time you take her to the,
Yeah.
to the, to court, the item is only $32 or whatever it was, I'm guessing on the price. But just why would you do that? You know it's not yours. You see the name is not yours.
Chris, you said, just realized the base has words and mine is upside down.
Oh, don't worry about it. No one, if you didn't notice it, no one's going to notice it because you've been staring at your card. No one's going to notice that. It really, nobody is going to notice that.
Why did you put the fourth stripe through the point of the star on the right?
This one? Oh, here. Okay, same reason why I did it here. Because this is going to be covered, so it doesn't matter. That's what Justine was saying. Whoops, you did something wrong. But look, this star is going to cover any of that stuff. So wherever that marking of that star is, I don't care because that star is going to cover that. That star is going to cover that there. Doesn't matter to me.
Beth said send her a bill.
I probably should. You're right, I probably should. You know she'll never pay it, and I wouldn't expect the money, but I probably should. Well, it was just a crappy thing to do. People are crazy. And remember, for those of you who are on right now, remember when you if you're one of those ones that get, and let me think, the whole thing covers there too. Yes. So if you're one of those ones that get multiple kits and you send me an email to send you one invoice, make sure you tell me if you want with or with elephant. With or without
I was
elephant.
gonna say.
It's like that Philadelphia cream steak or Philadelphia place where they do the cheesesteaks. Joey's, and I can't think of the other name. With or without?
I have no idea what you're even talking about.
I know. People who live in the Philadelphia area, though, and they know where I'm talking about, they know exactly what I'm talking about.
You can report it to USPS and they can investigate.
Maybe I will. I still want to just send a letter.
The lady who's not getting her packages should do that.
I think she has, and I don't know what she told me. I think she has.
Geno's?
Yes.
Helen?
Geno's and Pat's.
Since beginning of these online classes, how many newbies are you getting weekly? Is it mostly viral?
It hasn't, which I'm shocked. We've been getting newbies every week, but it hasn't been like, oh my God, type of thing yet. Every single week we get newbies, but no, it hasn't caught on as fast as I thought it would catch on. Which I'm fine with that. I mean, we're very, 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 very happy with the number of kits we're doing. But no, I understand what you're saying. It has not, yeah, we haven't sat back and thought, oh my God, we had, 200 new people sign up. That has not happened yet. And we really thought it might, but it hasn't. So.
Jody said Pat's and Geno's.
Yep, Pat's and Geno's. Yep. Keep being our cheerleaders out there, guys. That's all I ask. That would be fantastic if you did. So you should have an ugly looking star in front of you. Can I go on? Happy face, sad face. Can I have my apple juice? I'm getting a headache, like I may be getting a cold or something. Great. I know. Okay. Good with Corona. They're all happy. Oh, one sadder, two sadders, three sadders,
Sad's coming
4,
together.
5. Oh, we got a lot of sads. Well, I'm going to go on because we only have like one more hour, and I think we're going to be okay, but still. So in this guy, this is a Christmas paper. Oops, we need a plug-in, Justine. So, yep. So those sad people, hold on, we're going to have to plug in, so we're going to shake here for a second. You guys get an extra.
Is that where I usually do it?
Yeah, right here, though. I think when I swept it, put it up there. There we go. Okay, we're going to shake real quick, guys. I'm sorry about that. I got to plug in. Okay. Good.
What am I going to do with no Jennifer in Houston?
I know. Well, you have me here. Okay, so this guy. So as I was saying, this is a Christmas paper. Again, look at that. But, I mean, look at how great it fit with all these papers. That's why, you know, to get these papers, you really need to buy them from us because they're from 3 different collections, and we just put together a pack for you. So this guy, we just want this star. Now, I want you to cut out just the star, meaning, everyone look up. I want you to cut from there all the way down to there. So don't go around this little curve. You are just cutting out that star all the way down to there and then back up. All the way down to there and then back up, okay? So here, let me do 1 point for you and I'll show you. And then because this line is so thin, absolutely positively, outline this in black. So it's going to look like that. Everyone look up so you can see that. So anyhow, that scrap pack club, which the information's in your kit too, it's a 4-page spread. So you actually get 4 matching pages.
Karen Plumley says, I'm seriously thinking about Croptoberfest.
Croptoberfest is friggin' fantastic. And honestly, it sounds strange. Even if you come by yourself, you're never by yourself. You are so never by yourself, it's ridiculous. And if you come by yourself, we'll put you with fun people. Not that, I mean, everyone's fun. But it's fantastic. And then in Croptoberfest, like I said, we do 4 breakout classes like this, where you get to see me and hear me all at the same time. And we always have a big table of Delusions projects, items that you guys can sit there and journal with, which you could use. It's just fun. It's fun, fun, fun. Okay, this is going to get popped up onto here. And because we had this thin pop dotted, we want to make sure that this is pop dotted with regular pop dots.
Kim Conley said, that's why I don't come. Can't find a friend to come with.
Oh, you don't need a friend. I'm telling you, you don't need a friend. You really, truly do not need a friend.
Where is this fest?
It's, for those of you out-of-towners, I'm just going to say it's in Cleveland, Ohio. But really, it's just a suburb outside of Cleveland. What is it, Westlake? We changed locations this year, so I'm confused. Is it
Yes.
Westlake? It's at the Doubletree Inn.
Are there any photos of past scrap pack kits?
I could show you I could show you what the last 2 look like. I can't do that though till the end of class, but I could show you that. We just don't show you beforehand because obviously it's sight unseen. But you know, if you're doing kids and you like more like, you know, kid themed ones, ours is not the club for you. Ours is more sophisticated, a little bit more upscale. Elizabeth, is there another word you could think of to say? Or Justine?
Peggy says, Olena has turned to the Delusions dark side. So excited.
It is exciting.
What is the extra... Oh. She said, what is the extra Corona Borealis for? She must have just found that in her kit.
Who asked that?
Linda Casham?
Oh, that's if I walked you off the cliff. And I can't show you that now because we did that in the beginning of the class, but I could show you that later. I had people cut something wrong. Really wrong. So I wanted to fix that.
Kim Conley says, I feel like I know more people after being on these virtual classes with everyone.
It's true. That's very, very, very true.
Are you using thin or regular pop dots?
Regular.
I don't know a better word, but I use mine in my grandkids' books all the time, Elizabeth said.
Oh, you do?
I think they're more... Norma said what they were like, I don't want to say elegant.
I know, she did have a good
She
word.
had good words.
Where is Miss Norma tonight?
Margie Everett says, okay, I'm in. I'll call tomorrow, or should I wait until Monday when the staff is back in the office?
No, the store's open tomorrow, so you're going to call Peggy tomorrow. Peggy will be there to answer your phone call. The store, call Peggy.
Love the snowman on the back of this paper.
Okay, there we go. So now we had to bring in. I keep breathing like I'm sick of doing this. It doesn't sound good. That's not it at all. So I wanted to bring in, of course, the lava paper because a lot of you guys purchased that. And I couldn't stamp on this. So we're going to do the same thing we did on the first card with the star. So let me bring in the done card again right there. So I want to cut out this circle right here. So you're just going to simply hold that, and if you can't hold that, you could tape that temporarily. But you're going to cut out this big circle. Let me show you up here. You're going to cut out this big circle all the way around, okay? Now, I did not like, most of the time I like you to keep the black lines in, so I have you cut outside the line. I did not like the way it looked. I don't know why. I think it's because I couldn't do a good circle. So I actually cut kind of, not inside, but really towards the inner edge of that circle. So you can try to cut it all the way out, all the way around and see how you like it. But that's the way I cut it. So totally up to you, but make sure you're on the right circle, okay?
Peggy said upscale.
Yeah, I think it's upscale. That's what I said. It's definitely not cutesy. The pages are not cutesy.
Kim says they may come. Thank you. Checking my calendar tomorrow.
You would love it. You really would.
Elena said put them at her table.
Exactly. You're right. Aletta, you would be a good person to put someone there. I totally agree.
Chrissy said they're classy.
Yeah, they are classy. Chrissy, are you in that club?
Red Star popped up or no?
Red Star is definitely popped up using normal pop dots. So this really is just nothing. You could throw that away. But I am going to outline this in black, and I'm going to make sure I take my time, because if I don't take my time, I'm going to have a big black mark right through my paper.
No, she's just coming up with words.
Say it again.
Chrissy's not in the club, but she's
Oh.
just coming up with words. Helen says elegant.
Yeah, I think Helen's in the club. And I'm just going to let this sit for a little bit, just because I really want that to dry. Okay, now you're going to be left with two of these pieces right here. One, this piece may look very different from everybody else's pieces because we took the end of a sheet and copied it on that. So it's the opposite of this one. So not the one stars and stripes that everybody has, but this one. This one, you're going to cut the inside circle. So we just cut the outside circle. Now we want the inside circle on this one. Okay, so go ahead and cut that inside circle on this one.
Kim Draco said, I'm looking forward to the 12 by 12 page class in Lancaster.
I hope that you're there to do it. I hope we're all there to do it. You know, I was talking to another vendor today who teaches classes, and they brought up a very good point because, you know, one of the things that CK is going to do, when I was talking to Todd the other day, is that he's putting, and you know, normally when you have classroom, they put out those, like those white, they're bigger than a legal sheet of paper, so everyone could work on. But and then they, you know, they change them out when they get too bad, but normally they stay there. But now they're going to give everybody some type of mat, so that like if we take a class, you get this mat. So this mat goes to every single class that you go to, so you're only working on the same mat time and time again, which is great. It's a great idea, great idea, great idea. I commend them for thinking about that. It's a great idea. However, what happens in the class where you have shared supplies, and you all have to use shared supplies? I was like, I never even thought about that, but another vendor thought about that, but I never did. So there's just so much up in the air right now. It's just, it's a crazy world out there. Okay. So this piece, let me just check to make sure this is dry. It is. So this piece is going to be thin pop dot onto that. This piece is going to be thin pop dot onto that. Okay? So we can go ahead and do that. So thin pop dot and thin pop dot on both.
What are you looking for?
My tweezers. I know I got the small guys. I'll make it go quick. It'll give my people who are tearing up just a little bit extra time. Did everyone leave me and go buy their 107 kit? My phone's on mute, so I haven't been hearing it go off. Not that I want you to leave me. Don't leave me. You have tons of time.
Craftemberfest plus Snoogles. Oh, those were so good.
That's funny, yep.
Plus Stamplistic store equals a fantastic time.
It's true. We go to Stamplistic. We'll probably do it Thursday night. Thursday or Friday, or maybe even both. I have no idea. But we go at night, and we just go in and kind of, you know, shop and raid the place. What are you laughing at?
I still have a red piece with a star in it. Are we going to use it? That means you got 2 reds.
Did she get 2 reds?
I'm assuming because she would know if she didn't have the star already done, right?
I don't know. Maybe that's what she's asking. I bet you it is. You're assuming that you did something wrong, Justine.
Thin and thin popped up.
Yep. So this thin. We're going to go thin and then thin on top of that. And then actually flat, but we haven't cut that piece yet. So thin and thin. Only because I didn't want to like sticking way, way, way out.
Small piece round with star.
We didn't cut that one out yet. Yep, she means that piece right there.
Oh, she said red. She didn't say blue, red, white, and blue.
Oh no, she didn't. You're right.
That's why I was...
Yeah, see how I cut in? So you could see the bottom, that bottom then line really showed up there. So this is thin, popped on there. And then this goes right on there, thin. And everyone's this piece, like I said, might look very different because we copied it on something that had a different background, you know, depending on where it was on the paper. Oh. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed what I just did there. When you went to go put this piece on, put that piece on so that star tip right there is straight, meaning it's heading towards the top. Look, because then we have to cut this guy out. And that may be like a little bit silly if it's on its side like that. So kind of have a little, be aware of conscious on how you put that on. And then this guy, we're just going to cut out that star.
Elizabeth says you have a red line on your blue circle under the star.
Like I said, this paper right here, everyone's is going to look different because it came from a 12 by 12 sheet of paper that had different designs on it. So this one has like blue and those stars. This one actually has wording underneath it. So that second from that top sheet of paper is all going to be a little bit different. Is that what you're asking, or is that what you're saying? Because then we're going to cut the star out right now from this sheet, and that's going to go on top of there. So I hope that helps a little bit. If not, re-ask me again, because now I'm nervous I might be, doing something wrong.
Your base blue circle.
Ah! I see it. See what happens when you take a shortcut?
The doily holographic paper is thin. Is this the new text weight paper you'll be selling?
It is absolutely not. That is cheapy China doily stuff. I just needed something as a decoration to put behind there because I thought it looked very plain without it. No, that text weight is this text weight real nice paper. And then this is going to go flat. I'll have to try to correct that other piece. That Miss Elizabeth is very perceptive. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Oh my God, I think her stomach is growling. Did you hear it?
I heard something.
It was her, it wasn't me.
Well, I didn't know if it was, like a...
Mm-mm. God, she is out cold. There we go. There we go. Just like that. Except I should have cut this piece right here. I was being lazy. Elizabeth just pointed that out. I bet you I could fix it too. With the help of my great scissors. Look at that.
Is the little
Gone.
little star is flat?
Little star is flat. Thanks. It's gone, look.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Thanks for bringing that up. Those little stars are fat. Are those little stars? Those scissors are fantastic. Okay, so whether you have the silver... I was going to laugh because I was going to say doily. But it is a doily, because normally I say doily with their die cuts or not. So, silver or this white doily. I actually popped up the doily from this, from the base of the card, and then the actual piece off the doily. So, I did pop this up, and I only put pop dots right here, obviously behind it. And then this got popped up on top of it. Now here, look. If I just put this on like that, it didn't blend. Look how silly that looks. Doesn't that look silly? It needed something to stop that madness. So I'm going to turn this over, and I'm putting pop dots just right here. Look, guys, just right here. That's all I'm putting pop dots. Okay? And those are going to be regular size. Yeah, I went to go get more of these pop dots. And the place that we have them, I think I told you that wholesalers going by the wayside. That's why we had to buy all those, which is fine. Those jewel cases. So we had to go get doilies from someplace else. Actually, I'm not even going to name the place because it's a place where I hate to go. And that's the only thing they had, but like I said, it looked fine. It looked good. And then lay that in the center. Looks good to me. And then you're going to pop this on top of that doily. Just like so.
Center star on top flat. Oh yeah,
yes.
Did that. Forget it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, that's that's another one.
Did someone ask me a question or no?
No, it's like the same question, but someone else asked it to you.
Answered or asked it?
Asked it. Are any of the center circles popped up?
Yes, most of them are. So, look, whoever asked that. This very, 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 very top star is flat, but then the piece it's on is popped, and then that silver piece is popped, and the star is popped.
Thin or regular pop-up?
Regular. Oh, in the middle pieces, if you have thin, use thin. Those middle circles. These guys that I'm working on right now, regular.
When are you honk? I don't know what that. You're going to get more jewel cases in. When are you? I don't know. Maybe it says when are you going to get more jewel cases?
We have them. We just picked up, what, 380 of them?
Yeah.
We have them. And I think we're going to place one more order before they're gone, just to have them for a while. But yeah, no, we have them. And I have like about 5 orders that I have to put on jewel cases. Obviously, they get mailed out separately. You know that jewel inventory that you took? Mm-hmm. Do you know, I placed the order yesterday? I'll tell you all you guys this too, because this is unbelievable. You know, we carry like 90-some types of jewels, and, you know, we order class jewels a lot, and then we order specialty jewels a lot. But then we just took jewel inventory of our normal 3, 4, and 5 millimeters, because we were starting to run low. And Justine took that yesterday. And I said there was like 60 packs of jewels. There wasn't. 93.
Oh. Wow.
I know.
I missed something. My doily is silver.
It's okay. Doily is silver because we ran out of white ones. And our vendor, who was closing its doors, we couldn't get them from. So we had to go find, we panicked, we had to go find somebody. And they only had silver, and thank God silver worked. So some of you have white, some of you have silver.
Renee says, I asked about the cases because I got one of the 3 I ordered.
Oh, well, that's wrong. That's definitely wrong. So Renee,
Because some of them we put 1 when they ordered 3, but then you said we were only going to send them if we had all 3, so maybe 1 went through by mistake. Remember?
yeah, why don't you send me an email on that, please?
Yeah, that's weird.
info@stamplistic.com.
And do you have any class kits for the sale from previous classes?
Yeah, the only class kits we have available, I think we have 3 left of 102. What's the other one that we have? We have 3 left of 102.
106 we have 105
That's this one.
we have some.
Okay, then we have 105, the last class, and then this class. So we only have 3 of 102, and then we have this class available, and the other ones. And those you can find on our website now. And when that is taken down, then it's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Doily pop thin or regular?
Regular, and regular.
Kate Miller, I got 1 out of my 3.
She got. Oh, really? That does not sound right. Unless they have a second package coming their way, which is very possible. Lovely. Yeah, Cessna, we can check. Oh, I love that card. Okay, so jewels. I know some of you bought these jewels, and I said it's a lifetime of these jewels. These are pearls. Look at this. $12, guys. For those of you who didn't get these, you're gonna laugh, but you should get these. Look at this. These are my pair of scissors on top of the jewels. You get like, what did we say? Wasn't there like...
I don't know, doesn't it say up there?
No, we had to count them.
Oh.
Peggy, how many jewels were in here? Wasn't it something like
I don't remember.
1,000 something? I don't know. But $12. These are perfect accents. If you have not got this, I would strongly suggest getting these. I really would. They're not Swarovski crystals, obviously, but this is a very good value. It was fantastic. So these guys are going to go right down here on these pieces inside these blues. Now, with these fake pearls, there is an adhesive on here, but when you pull that off, the adhesive comes off, which is just as good. So just pull those off, And again, try to get that adhesive off. And then we're just going to use your glossy accents to put those on there. So just peel those off.
Is the wholesaler is going away, Elizabeth? Sorry, I saw your question. I forgot to get back to it.
What'd she say?
Is the jewel case going away or the wholesaler going away?
Both. Both. The jewel case and the wholesaler.
Well, the jewel case is going away because the wholesaler is going
Right,
away, right? Yeah.
right.
So, okay, and Michelle Cochran said 1,600.
That's right. That sounds right. That's crazy. So you have enough pearls for a lifetime. If 2 of you go in, 4 of you go in. That's $4 each. Get the jewels. Okay, so again, I'm putting these big honkers with the big fake ones right here against the blue. Against the blue. I got to figure that if you're not right with me, you're almost right with me. So I'm going to keep going, guys.
This is a magnificent card, Alana says.
Good, I'm glad you like it. Alana, are you able to keep up with us? Like, are you right there? Nice. I should have put more glossy accents on there.
Yes, she said.
Good. Excellent.
Is the hat and flag available for purchase?
Yes. That's called Mr. Independent. And because it was a cut above stamp and die, you're going to find that not on the online, in the online tab. You're going to find that in a tab, I think it's 2 below that, or it says cut and layer stamp, something like that, but it also says a cut above. And if you click on that, because it's this month's, it should be the first one right there. Ooh, and for those people who wanted to know what the grayish was too, about that sale that we were talking about, grayish is in this packet.
Kim said, please put the pearls on the class list on the website.
It is. Pearls are already on the website.
On the online class?
Yep. Pearls are on there. I think there's a picture. I know there's a picture. But they're on there now because we've sold quite a few already. Actually, people even have them. Somebody actually got theirs and took a picture on Facebook and said, it was very funny. Oh my. It was just something like that. It was very, very funny. So for those of you very astute individuals, I'm going to point something out to you.
Margie said, the benefit of no large group gatherings is I can spend my money on all of your products.
Well, that, and the other thing too is that, look at how much time we're taking. 4 hours, no one would ever give us 4 hours to do 2 cards. They would actually laugh at us and, no one would even take the class. If I told you this class was going to be 4 hours, you'd be like, you're out of your mind. But anyhow, so look at this card real quick. I want to show you something. On this card, I actually used crystal right here. And I liked the crystal. I thought the crystal was very, very, very nice. But to me, this kind of looks like old-timey-ish. So instead of crystals for you folks, I actually switched out the crystal color. I'm trying to let this go so you can see the difference, and it's not letting go. I gave you grayish instead because I think it just matched the paper a lot more. So instead of that white, you have grayish where that white is, okay? And actually, these are grayish 3mm. So for those of you who even want to know what you're buying, if you're buying that gross pack, that's what they are. So we have blue and we have grayish. And I'll separate them and I'll show you where these guys go. And then, of course, you have the one for the center. Okay, so the grayish ones, everyone look up real quick. The grayish ones are going to go right here. 1, 2. They're on they're on the tips at the ends of like where all the white ones are. Okay, the blue one. Let's do that, and then I'll tell you about the blue ones next. Yeah, let's do that. And again, only put a couple drops on at a time.
Elizabeth said, I think when I get this order, Bill is going to have a stroke.
Why? Oh, I told her not to give me an order because she's going to want something on here. Look at all the money you're going to make by selling your father's house. Yeah, I do like that grayish on there. That just looks very nice. Okay. Now, those other ones are going to go, the other 5 grays that are left, whoops, are going to go in one of these tips all the way around here. So let me pull up my old card. Just pick a tip and be consistent. So like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just pick a tip there and be consistent.
Bill also asked her if she is planning on going back to work.
Yeah, that's what we're kind of thinking too. One, two. Oh, I'm confusing myself. 1, 2. Poor Lemieux, he's going to lose the good-looking contest.
No, I think Rooney will lose.
No, I think if you without personality, if you just look at Rooney and Lemieux, I mean, because Rooney is not a. How often do you see a bloodhound? And she looks like you want to go up and be like, oh, and squeeze her cheeks. And
you don't.
pull on her. Yeah, pull on her. Yeah, you can't do that with this dog.
It's that droopy, sad face that
Right.
hits you, and then
Exactly. And then you buy her, and then you raise her, and then she grows up to be a beast, and you're like, oh my God. Okay. I want to bring out, let me just see something real quick, guys. Oh, perfect. Okay.
no dogs has more expressive eyes than Lemieux.
Well, again, but you can't see that in the picture. That's the problem. Okay, so everyone look real quick, please. Let me have 30 seconds of your time. So you should have blue left. This is where the blue goes, but everyone pay attention real quick. Right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 there, and then the rest are going to go up here and down here. Now, for that, don't leave me. I want you to follow this paper in the beginning that we copied for you. I don't care if you look at this down here or if you look at the overall card, but you can see the first line we have 2 jewels. The next line we did every other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the next one we did every 2 stars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, 6, and 2. Same thing with the other one side. 6, 6, and 2. But again, The one closest to the edge has every other star. Second one, every other star. And then the third one, every second star, okay? So just make sure you do it like that. Follow along with this, and you'll have plenty of jewels. But remember to do the ones in the center.
Lisa says she has a coon hound mix with a great, I can't remember if I say that word, Preenies.
Mm-hmm.
He's huge. And Margie says, how old are your dogs?
Lemieux, sadly, I think his birthday actually is in 2 days, to be quite honest with you. Lemieux is going to be, oh, it pains me to say this. He's going to be 9. And my bloodhound, I don't know, I think she just turned 4 or 5. I think we really missed her birthday.
Aww.
Okay, first of all, Justine, is it a hard dog?
Is it a hard dog?
Is she a very hard dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is very hard. She's it is her way or no way. I mean, it is. She is a very hard dog.
The birthday.
Okay, well, her Aunt Justine could bring her and stuff. No, I'm gonna guess here. Well, yeah, let's just guess. 1, 2. I just can't do more than 2. You just have enough jewels, guys, to do, and I don't care if you go every third star, I don't care. You just have enough jewels to do 2, 6, and 6. So let's start in the middle. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good night, Kim. Kim Conley said good night. Another great class.
Good night. Oh my God. Good night to her, to Rooney. The person who is missing her jewels, did she ever find her jewels?
Never said, so I'm assuming no.
Ooh. I just broke my rule. So I have to be 1 short down below. I just put 7 on there.
She said no, she cleaned up and can't find them.
Okay. Just email us. So, oh, this is perfect. I'll just put 1 right here, because that's where the 7th one will have been. Justine, what time is it?
11:33.
Okay, good. I keep asking the time, guys, because they kick us off at exactly 4 hours, so I just want to make sure we get, relatively done. That's why I kind of push this class. Everyone's going to have that stamp-listic hangover tomorrow. Which is such a good thing to have.
Cindy Edwards Down says going.
What'd she say?
Going?
I don't know what that means. Am I in frame?
Yes. The left top corner of your card is not, but you're doing that bottom corner, so yes.
I thought for sure would
Going to bed, but I want to tell you how much I have enjoyed your classes. Best teacher and best value ever.
Oh, you're so great. I will agree. I think it's the best value. I see some people out there, and what the price of the kits are, I cannot believe they're getting away with it. But we appreciate the compliment. Thank you very much. I know my staff does too. They're very, very, very hardworking.
What is next week's make along with Jennifer?
Oh, next week's make along is Friday only 8 o'clock. And remember, we're doing the wax and the gilding polish and all that other stuff. I think I may send out a video this weekend too of just like a teaser of it. One of my demo artists, I filmed a great teaser that I may send that along just so you get an idea. But really, you have some of the stuff, especially if you visit our booth, and just watch and play along. And if you want to buy more colors, you buy more colors then. But yeah, just kind of watch and play along. I have one more jewel left, but there's no other place to put that. That's great. Done. I love it.
Is it with using the Cosmic Shimmer next week too, or no?
Opal Blaze?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yes. Yes, Opal Blaze. Yeah, do you like that,
She says,
Justine?
Yippee! I can't. Yeah, I like it a lot. Can't wait.
Who said that?
Margie, she's the one that asked what it was, and
Oh,
she
good.
says she can't wait.
That's awesome. Here, do you want to put that flat someplace?
If I got Cosmic Shimmer, is that enough?
Yes, that's fine. You're fine. You're going to end up wanting more, I'm sure, but no, that's fine. The person who wanted to see the page kits, are they still in here? Because I could show you the page kits, if you're still in here. Yeah, there you go. Jennifer, did you get the crystals? I think the answer to that is yes. I have 2 envelopes and I didn't open them. I'm not sure.
Where do the green crystals go?
Green crystals? What green crystals are she talking about? Are you talking about the grayish crystals? The grayish brown crystals?
Yes. Grayish. Someone.
The grayish brown crystals are going to go right here. Looky, right here at the end of all these. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the end of all those. And then right here, pick a spot and put them somewhere on that star. And if you really, really are still confused, if you look at this sheet of paper will show you too. So they're at the end of all those, and then pick a spot in there, right in there, on this main star.
Michelle Rogers says, yes, I am still here.
Oh, good. She's the one that wanted to see the page. So this is, I'll show you the first one. And again, I'm only showing you this because you want to see, like, the classiness of them. This one is totally, totally sold out. You have to be a member to buy these in the first place, but even if you become a member, February's is sold out. So there's page 1. I don't know if you can see it in the full frame, but there's page 1, page 2, page 3, and page 4. So that was January's. No, February. And then this was April's. April is, and these are in, oh, geez, do you see what I just did?
Yeah.
April. I did that and I like pulled, that's on my card, so it's a little bent there. There's page 1, page 2, and this one we have, I think, 4 of these left. 4 or 5, heck, it could even be 3, I'm not even sure.
Says,
That one.
Class.
Thank you.
Jennifer and Christine.
And that one. Justini. It's a typo. So, and we have this one left over too. We have extra ones of these, but you cannot buy any extra ones unless you become a member, and then you can buy as many as you want if we have them. Okay, so that was that. And then next week's will be sent out probably the end of next week. We'll be careful of this thing. Okay, any other questions?
How come you don't have these ones in color?
I know, because I'm getting a 12 by 12 binder ring, thing. And thank you. Sherry, please explain the difference between gilding polish and gilding wax, please. I have a very, 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 very good cheat sheet on that. You will probably get that on Sunday. So look for in your email, you'll get that on Sunday because that'll give you enough time to look at that, to view that. And if you wanted to buy anything extra, you probably could buy it and we'll get it in the mail to you on Monday. But that's going to come to you probably on Sunday because tomorrow we need to get out that Facebook post with the real cards, and then that description is going to come on Sunday. Oh, Teresa. Yeah, Teresa's a club member. Thank you. Oh, that's a good idea, Linda. Thanks, Lori. Appreciate it. And we really appreciate all of you. We'll stay on for about 15 more seconds unless anybody else has some questions. Thanks, Angela. Thanks for staying. Everyone, thank you for staying. Hi, Deb. Thanks, Deb. Thank you very, very, very much, guys. Honestly, we can't do this without you. And we really do enjoy it, too. Can you go over the crystal sale again? Debbie, are you talking about, real quick, are you talking about the sale that goes out Friday morning at in the morning every Friday? Or are you talking about those 10 gross packs? Real quick, tell me if it's the Friday sales. Oh, Laura, was it fun doing the class with your mom sitting right next to you? No. I need more information than no. I don't know what this crystal sale is. You have to tell me a little bit more, Deb. Sandy, you rock. You're welcome,
10
Suzanne.
gross.
10 gross. Okay, Deborah, the 10 gross is this. You get 1,444 pieces. And we have them, and again, they're in they're just like they were on that elephant card. Instead of a point, it's just the what do I want to say? It's the one that they had before they changed it a couple years ago. So they're just trying to get rid of them, so they got them at a good price. However, it's the same crystals we've been using on the cards, same Swarovski crystals. And then we have them in antique pink and we have them in grayish. And you get the entire pack. Normally we take this pack and divide this up into 10 gross packs. You're going to get the entire pack for that amount. And you're getting 50% off. So we're passing on that sale price to you. Once these are gone, they're gone because this is the old style. That's the word I want to use. They're the old style. They're not the updated style. But no one knows that. I mean, seriously, nobody will know that. You don't know that. We sell, obviously, the new ones all the time when we sell the normal 144 packs, but these special ones, because of the price, you just want to grab them now. That's the difference. If you have any other questions, email me, and I'd be happy to give you more of an explanation on that.
Your mom said she wants to see the elephant card. She asked earlier.
Oh, my goodness. I'll show you the cards one more time, Mama. Only because you're sick and in pain and at home, and then we will sign off. But, so this is the cards for 107. Here's the elephant card.
Are they hot fix crystals?
They're not hot fix. That's why I use the glossy accents. So there's the elephant card, and there will be a word down there, remember, with that new metallic paper. And then here's the all card. And again, my all could be here. My all could be here. I think he's going to be here with this text and some type of words. So those are them. Okay. And I'll finish those for sure tonight. Okay, any more questions?
I gotta go order.
That's so funny. Okay, guys, again, thank you. You're awesome for staying with us for so many hours every Friday night. We will see you next Friday.
Good night, everyone.
With
Thank
the make-along.
you.
Have a good weekend.
What's the difference between hot fix and what you use?
Hot Fix has glue on the back of them, so you have to have a heating tool to heat the gem so that the heat goes through the jewel and melts the adhesive that's already on there to stick on there. It's a great concept, but you have to have that heat tool.
Belinda says yes, the gross are hot fix.
Glossy accents is just as good. These gross are not, the grayish and the antique pink are not Hot Fix. And even if they were Hot Fix, you're still going to use just the glossy accents.
Your mom said, I think she said cute or love it. Something, I can't remember.
Okay.
But she likes them.
Okay, so any other questions, let me know. Again, have a great weekend, guys, and we love you to pieces. Thanks so much. Bye.